3 of us, that's good enough.
I will just say, I feel like gold must be the worst thing to have to transport in a spaceship.
Gold?
Not the worst, but really not
Like,
fun. Because it's a very soft metal, right?
Hmm.
Which means if it gets thrown around, it's going to get damaged pretty easily. And it's also highly conductive,
but
um,
here,
which
counterpoint.
means if any of the
Magic.
spaceship breaks down, then, you're going to have rooms where you just can't go in.
But
Nah. To be fair, not every surface is gold, just a high percentage. Okay, so let's get into it though. So, I mean, where we last left off, you guys literally like just got by the Anacite sentries without having a fight though, which was very good, because they're rough to fight. They suck, and they just fucking look vicious. Like goddamn.
yeah, like I said, that is some new Phyrexia shit right there.
Oh yeah. Um, but you guys
It's growing
successfully.
on me.
It's growing on you.
It's growing on. It looks kind of cute.
Hold on, let me out of
It,
curiosity, let me double check what size they are. Because I'm pretty fucking sure they weigh like hundreds of pounds. Oh, I stand corrected. They do weigh like 25 pounds each, but they are tiny sized.
see,
Just like a fat cat
yeah.
with a with an integrated subduer.
If they end up
Look,
TPKing us, I'm going to ask you if you still find them cute.
look.
What do you mean, James? You don't find those those giant hook bladed claws cute? They look lovely. I mean, what's crazier is that they're sentient, so, you know, rough. All right.
We should adopt one.
Okay. We'll think about that. But you guys are able to get by that and get on board the Golden Thread, which is, of course, a Windfall class ship, uh, contracted out to the Calistocracy, the Calistocrats, as it were. Clearly a very large ship that you guys have snuck in on. You snuck in through the like aft airlock down there. The ship is getting ready for launch at this point. And as we kind of discussed last time, there's some like on meta sides of things. The more day, like each day you guys spend in here, you can do different tasks if you would like them. You can do, pick from the general list of downtime activities. You can pick a spot to fortify. You can try to hack stuff, create distractions. But you're gonna have to like make stealth checks to hide from the crew if you're trying to spend, the first couple days or whatever exploring and seeing where everything is.
Days?
I mean, you don't have to spend days doing this. I'm just saying, like, if you are doing that, knowing that this is going to take... I mean, you're not sure how many days it's going to take till they, like, make the jump. You're going to have to make some, piloting checks, most likely, to, like, look into their system. Like, okay, how well did they execute that particular drift jump? But you
Uh,
know that it's... Wherever they're going, it's going to be at least a D6 days minimum.
yeah. Did we have schematics of the ship?
No, you do not have full schematics of the ship. You have, I will say, like a general like blueprint. You know what the different rooms are assigned to. But
Okay.
if you would like to make an initial computers check as our first roll to see if you can just like, if you do well enough, I'm just gonna give you the fucking map key so you know what all these numbers are. Okay, yeah, I'll give you the map key.
Thank you.
I'm pretty sure that the DC was like 22. I was pretty sure you guys weren't gonna fuck that up.
Yeah, because I'm counting about 13 beds, so like 12 crew and the captain.
Well, you guys know that this particular one, Tarika did do the research. It's being piloted by like a fucking skeleton crew right now.
Oh, so not even that many.
Not even that many. Like it could
Nice.
have enough, people to support those beds if that's what the Callistocrats wanted to do with it. Um, but that doesn't seem to be like the current plan. All right, I'll reveal the map key in the top right, but I will also just send it as a handout too.
Remind me about
So the handout's a little small to see.
remind me about inspiration. Are we able to use that to reroll, or is it only to get advantage?
Oh, you can do it on the reroll.
Okay.
Might be. This is the cleanest image I can get of this because there's obviously not a lot of like official images of these. I kind of have to do it myself as I go. Although we are allowed to do it because I put up the proper things. But yeah, you know, airlock, cargo holds. You're right. The number 2s are big fucking cargo holds. 3 is engineering. There's escape pods, recreation suite, the mess hall, the galley, the crew quarters, the lavatory, a guest stateroom, private bathroom, and then 12 is the bridge, which the letters correspond to captain's chair, pilot station, science officer, gunner station, engineering station.
Might be best to wait.
Go ahead.
I was going to say, might be best to wait until they head to sleep before we try to pull anything.
Okay, so I'll say in that case,
I agree.
What are you? They haven't obviously boarded and got like launched yet. Where are you guys? I assume you're not hanging out in the fucking airlock. Where are we skedaddling to?
I would vote one of the aft cargo.
2G, is that what you said?
So what is 4 again?
4 the escape pods.
Escape pods.
I was gonna say either 2G or 2, like one of the aftmost ones, like 2A or 2D. But I think either way you want something well off the beaten path.
I agree that. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, sorry. I was going to interject that it might be good to set up in like one of the aft ones. Like, oh, that's not the actual map. I have.
Were you pinging the handout?
Yeah, I got the Roll20. I got the Twitch, and I got my own image of it.
Dude, I could not tell you how many times I've tried to like shift ping on the Twitch stream.
Yeah,
instead of the actual map. I'm like, what the fuck isn't it working? Am I on the wrong layer? I'm like, oh no, I'm literally not even on the right fucking site.
Yeah, so it might be good to like start off in like 2B or 2C, and then maybe eventually make our way, like have you guys make your way up to 2G to guard the escape pods, so that even if we shut down security, if anyone tries to make a break for it, we end up just fuck them up.
I mean,
Okay,
depending on what access we get to the computers, we might be able to just lock them out of the escape pods too.
Yeah, that too.
Here's my issue, and the reason I suggest 2G over any of the other ones. It's because if we set up in one of the aft cargo bays, anything where we want to go to on the ship, we have to go up or down the main corridor for an extent. If we're in 2G, we never have to actually go up and down the main corridor. We only ever have to go across it or up very slightly, as we can kind of zigzag up as we need to. But because 2C doesn't have a door to 2E and 2B doesn't have a door into the engineering room, we are basically locking ourselves in the ship without like being very obviously that we're there in that hallway.
That's a good point.
Yeah. Although we may want to just have me like scout out ahead and then signal
That's
when
true.
it's good to cross.
Yeah, I think maybe.
That's
Go ahead.
Okay. I thought there was a door there, but there isn't.
No, maybe we start out and either for the immediate moment, just to get out of the airlock, we can go into 2C or 2 Bravo, and then we can check out 2G as we go once we're out of the airlock, and we've got some idea of what we're doing. But you mentioned that's a really good point, Nix. I like that because with the doors on the bottom end, we have a lot more access to the rest of the ship.
Yeah, that's just my only worry. But I agree that 2B or 2C is probably a good place to start out in. They also might try and make like just a sweep of the ship before they launch. I don't know if they would or not. You know.
Yeah. At least until they board, we might all just want to stick in 2B for now. Slash 2A.
Honestly, I might even go with 2A.
Okay.
Yeah. But then we're trapped in 2A if they come in
that's
there.
true.
It may
Yeah.
be better to start off in 2B, and honestly, we can keep in communication, and if I need to, I can stay in 2C, like in the corner, and if somebody comes into 2B to try and like look at you guys, I can sort of maybe cause a distraction or something.
Yeah. I also say I think another good reason to go into 2G is because that way if this all goes horribly wrong and we need to bail, we have access to the escape
Yeah, we're
pods.
right next to the
That
escape
too.
pods.
Okay. So what do we think the first move is?
I think 2B.
2B?
Because that way we're at least close to the engineering and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah. You guys want me
I'd
to-
say go ahead and drag yourselves in there. I'll give you a brief description of kind of what you're seeing here. So the first airlock, as you go through the airlock, it's mostly mechanically standard for an airlock, but you can tell there's like gold engraved pattern on the doors and walls, like weaving artfully between the control panels. And as you head out, you see a very well-lit, bright hallway. You don't immediately see any cameras or anything down here, but notably, like, it's very empty in the halls. Like, there's not a lot of cover. However, if you guys are heading over to 2B, so I'm going to give you kind of just the general description of the cargo holds. The cargo holds, or at least 2B, at the moment is mostly empty. Though one of the ones near you seems to contain, like, spacesuits and some jetpacks for use by the crew. The other ones presumably have different gear. Depends on whether you guys want to go over and check the other ones.
Is 2A the one that has the spacesuits and jetpacks, or
2B is the one that has the spacesuits and jetpacks right now, and
do we want to?
and a couple of crates that you could try to pop open. But they are sealed.
Do we want to sabotage the spacesuits so they can't use them?
Might
Right
help
now.
with if these are, well, if these are proper Ben, are these like actual like combat grade jetpacks, or are these just like little maneuver packs for getting around the outside of the ship?
No, they're like armor upgrade jetpacks, like full jetpacks.
That'd be I might. Go ahead.
Let's not steal them yet because they might come in here and look at them.
Yeah.
I will say of
and,
all the gear, like some stuff's in crates. This shit is like very obviously like hanging on the wall.
Okay. It also means that if they have gear hanging out here, we may not want to hang out in this cargo hold too long.
Yeah, I was gonna say we might want to check see.
Yeah.
I would say give me I think as a starship, you would know like these suits aren't probably like their day-to-day gear. This is like emergency gear. If something really goes wrong.
Yeah, they might check them before they take off, though.
Fair. You said you head down into give a little peek into 2C as well. Or,
Yeah.
2C or 2A.
2C.
So
I'll check out
across
2A.
the hall? Okay.
I'll go check it out.
Okay.
All right, give me one second.
And Char, are you checking 2A, you said?
I can, but I'm gonna take a listen before I go open the door.
I
just figured that I at least want to clear the whole area on this side before we keep moving
Yeah.
around.
James, I assume you're doing a stealth check over there. With your thing active, presumably.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Excuse me. Okay. As you enter, Cargo Bay 2C, it is very well lit. The most notable thing is that, like, in this right depression into the floor, there's like more cargo space. You see that there is a rack of security bots of a class as yet unknown to you. They don't look very common. And I'll put that in our handouts here.
Could I try to, like, send some like pictures or?
Yeah, you can send
I
them via
assume-
your communicator.
I assume they're deactivated at the moment.
They are like on like what looks like a charging rack, basically, but they look like
Oh,
this.
Okay.
Oh, lovely.
I will. If I send the pictures over to Refine, can we both make a check, or could I help her out?
Yeah, I'd say you can make an engineering check if you send the picture over. You both can.
Okay. I'll try to help. Fine.
Jesus, sorry. Well, you definitely helped. Okay. That does succeed for both of you guys. So, these are what are known as Luminance class security robots. I'm gonna change their name in your guys' handout so you can see. Did it work? Worked on one end, but not the other. Weird. Okay, there we go. Now it works for me. All right. Luminance class security bots. They are basically a status symbol among Callistocrats. They're pretty exclusively used by this group. They use them for all sorts of things, guarding homes, businesses, other important locations. Some people view the rather expensive materials required for Luminance bots creation as unnecessarily extravagant. However, devout Callistocrats believe that the more credits one invests in these robots, the consequently better able they will be to perform their duties.
Does their armor actually have gold in it?
It looks like it has gold and gemstones, presumably.
I mean, gold would make a really shitty armor. It's too heavy.
You would assume
Not very strong.
it's plated over a much stronger alloy.
Like a gold titanium kind of alloy.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Where's the red?
I mean, to be fair, I kind of assume that it's just that a gold-plated anything isn't really meant to be strong.
Yeah, it's either like gold tinted or just yeah.
But with how well you guys have done, you would know a couple things about these guys. The first being that they do have some integrated weapon systems. They have a prism shield on their right arm. The shield is made of a grouping of rare star metals and gems in an energy matrix. Basically, you know that they can align them against a specific enemy, and whatever they're aligning it to, they're going to get bonus AC on that. The real risk of a prism shield is that once per day, if you guys shoot at them with energy damage, they can reflect it straight back at you. The next arm, the left arm, their integrated weapon is what's known as a numbing beam. Meant to, well, primarily so it can't actually kill anyone, but they are very capable at knocking you unconscious, and on a critical, they will stagger you.
Goddamn.
Also, as a last fun little thing, they can shoot what is effectively a cone attack of sharp gem shards at you guys.
So they're literally firing money at us.
They are literally firing valuable gems that have been cut down not for their facets and color, but to hurt you.
So we think they would not be worth a significant amount of money if we purposefully got them shot at us.
We're picking them out of our skin later.
No, you think that's exactly. Not how these gems were cut.
So how many of these bots are there?
There are 3. I'd say notably on these pictures, they look active. They just haven't seen you, James, as you snuck in.
Oh, so like they're not just like powered off and charging?
They're not powered. Like they're this is like their charging station. But if they were to see something wrong, they wouldn't need to be activated. Like, they would just step up and fucking start swinging.
Okay.
Glad we didn't go to door number 1.
I was like, man, I wonder who's gonna go to 2C. It's an interesting choice. We're gonna presume Scorpio's kind of just hanging out in here for now with you guys in 2B.
Yeah.
Can I quickly just slightly open up the door to 2D to see what's inside here?
In the 2D?
Yeah.
Yes. This is one of those Starfinder parts of a book where I'm gonna have like 50 tabs open to like every page at once. Let me go back to.
All you need is for it to be Microsoft Excel, and then you have truly ascended.
Yeah, a new realm. Okay, sorry, you poked your head into 2D over there. Give me a perception check as you look around. Seems to be a lot of like bulk freight being moved in here, a lot of metal to be sold. Probably some of it precious, but you'd have to crack open crates to know that for sure. But you do see that there is a cred stick that got wedged between some of the floor panels.
Yoink.
Has 1,500 credits on it. 1500.
Someone just casually drops.
Yeah,
1500
that's
credits.
pocket change, maybe, for the Callistocrats.
You know you're a plutocrat when your couch sofa when your sofa change is $1,500.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I'm just gonna scoot on out of here. Join the
Tiptoe
group.
back out of there.
Yeah, I think we can avoid that side of the ship when I inform them of the bots.
Well, you guys don't want to fight Luminance class security bots? What do you mean?
It'll happen sooner or later, just not immediately, please. Preferably before ideally not before we've left the dock.
Yeah.
That is fair. Alright. Any other places you guys are checking? Oh, you checked 2A.
I have not yet checked 2A. I was going to, but maybe I'll wait for given that report. Perhaps I'll let James do the scouting ahead.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'd say just another stealth check,
Also-
James. I mean, I'll save you guys some time. 2A seems relatively empty. And I would say at a glance, if you had to assume, 2A seems very, like, not trafficked. It looks like they do not come in 2A a lot, because it's mostly empty anyway. They're not bothering.
Yeah, maybe hang out in here for now.
Okay, I'll move back
I
there.
agree. I would also like to ask James, can you check out 2G?
I like the idea of 2G if it's not too heavily trafficked, but for
Yeah.
now let's hole up in 2A.
I like the idea.
I agree with
of
that.
2G.
Do we want to wait until they take off before we check 2G?
Is the crew aboard the ship?
I'm not really sure. I mean, you just downloaded the schematics. You could try to make a computer's check to intercept any communiques.
I just think if the crew isn't on board yet, it might be easier to see it. Although they may not have loaded the freight yet either.
Yeah, that's
Yeah. I think you make a good point with them not being on board yet. I'll just sort of.
If they're not on board, let's check that real quick before we do.
Yeah.
Okay. I will say, James, as you get to about, as you're stealthing, once you get to about here, you can see that this opening area did not have cameras. It looks like cameras begin to start cropping up as you cross kind of the mid-decks of the ship.
Right.
We'll say the
Would I-
38
what-
can be the same stealth check as this. Are you poking your head anywhere else, or just going straight to 2G?
Kind of concerned about the cameras. Is there any way to loop these cameras? Like, take the feed and just have it constantly play itself on loop?
Yeah, you basically would have to make a computer's check to, like, either redirect the cameras away from the path that you're walking on, or, like, patch in dummy footage.
Okay. I might wait until they're all on board so that they'll see the people boarding and not get suspicious.
Okay. That makes sense.
I'll also need Refine's help for that.
Yeah, I can do it, but yeah, because I'm of no help with the computers.
I'll poke my head in 2G.
Alright, God, I have too many things. Alright, 2G. Let's see. 2G does not seem to be very, like, there's no robots in here. There are a bunch of shipping crates, but nothing exceptional that jumps out at you immediately. Although you do see that there is a airlock door. That's usually those circle ones. The blue lights are airlock doors that leads out to the escape pod.
Alright.
I will say, while it is full of crate, this one does seem more trafficked than 2A.
Yeah. I'll just quickly poke my head in 2E and 2F.
Okay. Give me a perception check in 2F. 2E again isn't one of the ones that has like a bunch of special stuff listed, really. Okay. As you look around 2F, it is full of shipping crates. However, it does look to you like someone has set up sort of like a makeshift tech workshop module in here. And on the desk, the makeshift desk, which is like basically just a metal sheet between two crates, you do see that there is a engineer's puzzle box item. Basically, it's kind of like almost like a toy where if you solve it correctly, you get bonuses. It's supposed to like hone your engineering skills.
Is it like a one and done kind of deal, or is it like an everyday you can try?
The bonus lasts 24 hours.
Okay.
So you can keep using it, but yeah, just once.
It's like the game we picked up, right?
Yeah, it's like another type of like game that you picked up. It's like instead of like a video game one, this one it's basically like a cube with a bunch of mechanisms that shift and rearrange, allowing like a infinite amount of combinations that engineers have to solve to open.
Oh, yoink.
All right, pocket that.
And just 2F before I head back.
That wasn't 2F. Sorry, 2E was the one that was like more not much going on in there. 2F was the one where there's like a makeshift tech room.
Can you bring Scorpio with us down to 2A?
He's dreaming of noodles.
Oh, sorry, I had to mute. I sneezed really bad there. Okay.
He's dreaming of how to figure out his complex personal life.
Just rereading texts over and over right now.
He can't even sweat, and you still somehow see it on the side of his temple.
Okay.
Like that bit in like what is it, Hangover, where like there's all the math equations hovering around his head.
yeah. You guys see his eyes just darting around at nothing. Like, you okay? Like, what are you looking
But it's
at?
it's like 1 + 1 = 2.
It's like that. Then it has like an eggplant emoji equals question mark like float by.
And somewhere in there, they're just random noodles.
Yeah, it's the bowl of noodles emoji next to it. All right.
Love you, Marcus.
I'm sure he'll enjoy that. So, you guys hunker down here. Takes like 45 minutes or so. Getting close to an hour. But you do kind of distantly hear like the thump, thump of like the airlock opening and closing again. I'd say give me a perception check. You see if you can get like a very like distant idea, like if you can hear anything. Shaw, you hear like very like distant, like it sounds like someone might have laughed, like people are talking. I think on a 31, James, yeah. I think you narrow. It sounds like there are at least who are actively talking, 4 people that just walked on.
I'll just signal to the group with like hand signals 4.
And from that, he also has their social security number, internet browser history, and Ashley Madison password.
Yeah, they just they're actively just out loud discussing their passwords. Okay. So, you guys, I presume, wait here a little bit longer. Eventually you can feel the, like, thrum of the engines start. Very smooth, like, the deck's barely shaking, just everything's top of the fucking line as the ship kind of slowly and ponderously disembarks from the Horse-Eye orbital plate. This is not a fast vessel. It is like poor maneuverability, huge bulk freighter looking thing. All right. So, as they're kind of getting underway, what's the plan for you guys? I'd say, in terms of getting to the Horse-Eye orbital plate, doing all this, it's probably like 5 in the evening, not late enough to sleep right away. But what's the plan before it hits kind of snooze time?
Are they getting ready? Do we know?
You would think they'll probably have to like be underway for like 15 minutes or so to get away from such a large, high traffic area before they're gonna make a jump.
I feel like I'd kind of like to know. For drift jumps, do you know how long you have when you make the jump, or is it just you're in it for as long as you're in it, kind of like 40K warp travel?
Depends on how skilled you. I don't know if there is a direct answer for that. I haven't seen it in any of the books. My interpretation was always that like it kind of depends on your skill of reading the drift as well as the quality of your engines and stuff like that. So I think on a piloting check, basically, you would either know or could make an approximation.
So I think at that, I'd probably turn to Refine. Refine, do you think you could patch us into their astrogation systems? So I might be able to tell us if I can get an idea of how much time we have to work with before they reach wherever they're going.
Yeah. I can try that. If it goes wrong, that's not ideal. But I can try.
Well, I think we at least need to have some idea of their course, because that'll also affect how long we have to do, prepare the ship for a takeover, and also before what we need to have an idea of what course we're gonna set to meet up with Tarika.
No, that's true.
Okay.
Alright, that's probably good to do.
Yeah, I'd say give me a computers check as you try to hack into their flight data. And then once you have that, if Shaw wants to make a piloting check to see if you get some timing here.
Okay.
Can I help with that?
I'd say you can help with one of their 2 checks. Are you helping the initial hack or like the piloting one?
The hack.
Okay. Yeah, go for it. Okay, +2, so 3. Okay. So you're in, and data starts to feed in that, while perhaps not panic worthy, is a relative shakeup to your plan. It seems like the plotted course that they are about to take. The data Tarika got, including like getting guys on the station, getting you in here safely, all good. However, there's a problem. She was right about this being a relative fortune and treasure. What she was wrong about is the timing. According to the data you just downloaded, the Golden Thread is headed to a transfer station built in the drift. A station known as Fortune's Heart. It is at Fortune's Heart that they will pick up a veritable, a fortune in valuable cargo. Looks like the mercs are trying to guide it to the ship, or guide the ship to the station, but once they get there, judging from the itinerary, it looks like the skeleton crew is planning to disembark and depart at Fortune's Heart. So someone else is going to have to board this thing to carry it the rest of the way.
How long do we have until Fortune's Heart?
Piloting check. See how long it's going to take you. It's located within the drift, but that does still require drift travel.
All right. Let me see here. All right.
Ooh. Okay. Hell yeah. You are definitely going to get a clear read on their stuff here.
the secrets of the drift appear before me.
All the numbers floating in front of you.
Make a wisdom check to not go insane.
Yeah, just staring into the eyes of the warp.
Of the not warp.
Yeah, the legally distinct not warp.
You go horns of shooting.
It
Reasonable.
Looks, it looks like it'll probably take 5 days to get there.
Oh, easy.
With these facts in mind now, I think at this point you can tell, like you can feel the ship is like winding up and powering the drift drive. What's the play?
So here's the thing: if they're swapping the skeleton crew out, then they're gonna have a full thing with a security detail and everything on board. Once the treasure's loaded.
That could be. I mean, you would think that would certainly explain how this opportunity came about. That Trika found, like she was like, "Oh, they're putting a fucking skeleton crew. This is the time to strike." But it's because they didn't have all the treasure ready.
So
Now, that I will say, it's not a guarantee. The ship's special ability is that it can function with a variety of skeletal crew complements. So potentially, you could still be full of treasure and still not need a lot of people to operate it. Hard to say.
Do we think that the treasure will be loaded by the crew that will run the ship afterward?
Say that again? Do you think the treasure will what?
Will be loaded by the same people who will be piloting the ship afterward.
Maybe not exactly the same. It might be loaded by a bunch of like robots or like dock crew. If you guys want to make a culture check, it's gonna be a little bit harder. You're not linked up to an infosphere, but you can try to see like what the fuck is the. Yeah, you can all make it. Like what is Fortune's heart?
Would I get would this be easier for me because I'm from the drift?
Yeah, I would say so.
Alright.
Try
I have
it.
terrible
Nope.
culture, so it probably won't go well, but
better than me.
I think I have a bonus to culture from something, I think.
Do you, or was it just the DC lowers for your other stuff?
Oh, that's what it is.
But I think that's for bounty specific stuff. I don't know that this would be that.
I have a +1 morale to culture and a +2 insight to diplomacy. That's what it was. So it's already factored in. For how long is that? Let me check.
So on the 32, refine. You'll get some of this. Maybe I'll give a few more details to James. Fortune's Heart is a very valued base of the Calistocracy. It is a station approximately 1 mile in diameter. Gravity is standard, 1 gravity. No multipliers, no floating or anything. It is located within the drift, atmosphere normal. By all accounts, kind of just very standard world biosphere in there. Refine, if you didn't see it right now, you would assume this was still bullshit. Like, people sometimes talk about the Calistocracy hiding stations, like, out in the fucking, drift or out in, like, no man's land between planets. Everyone thinks it's bullshit. But on that 32, James, I think you have had enough proof or, like, heard about it, and, people getting paid by the Calistocracy, bounty hunters working for them. The Fortune's Heart transfer station, while a well-guarded secret, does exist. Its exact location on the drift is usually only entrusted to a few Callistocrat prophets and their retinues, including those lucky enough to participate in their main event, which is a monthly auction held in Fortune's Heart.
I literally watched like a true crime mystery theory about
Conspiracy video about this.
Oh, what? Did you remember what series you binged?
Mystery. That's why I put it at the top there.
Mystery. Choose one. Yeah, there you go.
I had chosen charisma.
I forgot that you had the binging shows. So yeah, you know about their monthly auctions. Fortune's Heart does lack a permanent population. Most of the Callistocrats who oversee it rotate in and out, but its robotic crew members are permanent fixtures. There is the head rank on the station is the CEO captain, currently occupied by a half-elf by the name of Valdiel Morez. CEO captain.
So when they get the Fortune's Heart, they're loading on all of this stuff,
Mm-hmm.
and then the captain is coming on board.
He might be. He's the captain of like the Fortune's Heart station, not the ship you guys are on.
Okay, but we have to wait until Fortune's Heart either.
Yeah, you have to wait till you get to Fortune's Heart, which is where things will be loaded on.
Right. Do we want to try to set some things up before then?
I think so. I had an idea. This is kind of occurring to me right now. Are there crates in anything in 2A, or is it just pretty empty?
In 2A.
Yeah, where we are.
2A. 2A. There are a lot of crates. You haven't looked at them yet, but I will tell you that 2A is the least traveled one. There's not really anything in here. 2B looked like it did have some crates that had some shit in it, though.
And that what's in them bothers me less. I mean, we could take a minute to check through them if we want. I had an idea of perhaps we can use them to create barricades and at least kind of a spot in the back where we cannot be easily seen as people are bringing in cargo and stuff like that.
Make like kind of like a false wall kind of a thing.
Exactly.
You guys could take the so each day, you could, like I say, you can take an action each day. If you guys want to do that, you could take the fortify position action, which basically it'll give you guys a bonus on your stealth checks at the end of the day to ensure you guys aren't captured or found out.
Yeah.
To make such a hiding spot with those crates and stuff, I'd say it'd probably be like an engineering or a survival check.
Would athletics help to move crates and stuff around?
Yeah, I'd say you could do an athletics check since you're building it out of these crates.
Okay.
And we all get to like contribute towards the check, or
Yeah. All of these checks, unless you do individual downtime activities, are going to be like a typical majority rules kind of thing. So I would say engineering, survival, or if you want to have your one of the roles be athletics, Shaw, I think that's reasonable considering how you specified this.
I mean, I can make engineering or survival work as well. I have bonuses to those, so.
I have a good survival if we're fine. You want to do the engineering,
Yeah, I can do it.
and then you can do the athletics.
To move stuff, yeah.
I'm still want to know though, how big are these crates? Because like, could we hide in the crates? Do we think?
There's a variety of sizes. Some of them, yeah, probably.
And
Check the crates before
Yeah. we can check and see if there's anything useful.
I'll tell you right now, there is not in 2A.
Okay.
Not to burst your bubble.
And there's no way to let Tarika know we're going to be running late once we're in the drift.
Alright, for the 2 on the die.
All right. And then one more check from James.
I made a
sorry,
survival.
real life James, but
Oh,
this is what Shaw was who I meant.
Yeah, because that doesn't get confusing at all.
Yeah,
but it's okay.
I totally didn't notice that.
It's okay. It threw me off for a second.
My next character will be named Nix.
Okay. Honestly, that'd be fucking funny.
And on an old RP I did a long time ago, I had an AI in one of it was like a Gundam themed one, and the AI in it was Nyx.
Oh my god. It's all connected.
Yeah, maximum confusion.
So that is a fail. It doesn't mean you guys are
alright.
caught, but it does mean that you do not, in fact, fortify the position.
Okay.
Probably DC 20.
Probably.
I mean, hey, only we're close. All right. I'll say, considering you took that downtime activity already, and it was already late when they started this, like, end of the first day, if you have anything really quick in mind you could do, or we'll just make our end of the day stealth check.
I think when I went over here, 2E was empty and it was 2F that had the, like...
2C had the bots.
2C had the bots, 2E was mostly empty, 2F had cargo, but it looked like someone was, like, using it as a makeshift tech place to, like, chill and build stuff.
Yeah, they're probably putting all the stuff in 2E. Just as a... thoughts.
Yeah, I think the more central cargo bays are going to be what get filled up first. There's a reason these are way in the back for the stuff they don't want to deal with on a daily basis.
I'll give the puzzle box to Refine.
Hell yeah.
If you want to futz around with it.
What's it called? Engineer's puzzle box?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically, it reduces the time to, like, disable devices by 2 rounds to a minimum of 1 round. So, you know, if you need to turn something off quick, this lets you practice that.
It's just a bop.
What?
It's like one of those old boppets.
Yeah, it's a very complex boppet.
It's a self-rearranging boppet.
All right, so it is the next morning. Get back anything you didn't have. I think you guys were already good. What is the play here? Are you guys just straight hiding down here, or what? Or are you gonna do some exploring?
I feel like I'd like to get more control of the ship's computer systems.
Yeah.
I wish I could. I keep saying this. I feel like I keep volunteering Nix for stuff. I wish I could help.
It's mostly me stealthing around and Nick's doing all the hacking.
If I get involved, something's gone wrong. Is the bottom line?
I mean, look, you need someone to just bash heads if things go wrong.
Again, this is not too dissimilar from my role in Payday.
We're both snipers as well, so like, if something goes wrong, we kind of need you to keep them away from us.
Ah, yes, snipers in the interior of the ship, the best terrain.
Yeah, exactly.
To be fair, Calistocrat's a pretty open hallway, so it's not the worst.
We've taken off. The ship has taken off at this point. Do we want to try to have me loop the cameras, or I'll go up to the camera so we have like direct access to it, and then Nix can.
I'll send SP with you, and then just full control from here, if that works.
Yeah, I'd say it's fine. It'd be a computer check, and you'd have to get to about here to get near the camera.
Does SB give you bonuses to your hacking?
No, but I can hack things like through SB, so I don't have to be next to them myself.
Right. I was kind of thinking I would like sneak up to the cams just to give you direct access through me.
Oh, if that works, then we can just do that.
Yeah, if you want to, I could. It might take a minute for me to do it. Like I'd have to take like an hour to just hide somewhere. But I could maybe, after I set that up, I could go to like 2G and hide for a bit, and then I could bring SB up to the bridge somewhere and hide SB there just for a bit. Like, how big is SB?
SB's small size.
Okay. And if I can't, I'll just come back.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure. Does it make sense to have SB like on the bridge? Because I feel like that's much more noticeable.
Is there someplace SB could hide up there?
Looks
Like
pretty open.
yeah, it like I could I could maybe like poke my head in, and if it's like fully like everyone's in their spots. Because what time is it right now?
Now, I will say, when SB is not moving, just obscene stealth. Like,
Yeah.
probably higher than your stealth when not moving.
Yeah. Like what bonus does SB get?
Because if SB is not moving, she is a plus 25 to stealth.
If I have a cloaking shield on, I have plus 27.
Okay, well, you're slightly ahead then.
But yeah, I get what you mean. Like SB could maybe move somewhere to. I could
Well, my
probably.
point is, if
My,
we get SB somewhere, she can probably just stay.
yeah, like I could sneak onto. I could sneak her up to the well, the bridge, and there's stick her somewhere.
Yeah, just like upside down on the ceiling, fully stealth, sitting there.
Yeah. Does
So
SB need
that-
to be right next to something to control it, or?
Um, here's a
Just
question.
realized
Ben.
my mic was still muted, but I think she has to be relatively adjacent. Unless I am mistaken.
Can I use remote hacking through SB? I know SB can hack. I can hack through SB when SB is next to things, but can I do my remote hacking through SB?
I don't think you can do remote hacking through the bot.
Okay. In that case, then SB would have to be like right next to something.
You know what we could do? I could bring SB into the bridge, just so she can be stationary until she's needed, and then maybe just have SB wait in there until, because the pilot's always going to be in a seat, but like the engineer and the gunner and the captain might go take a break at some point.
That's true. And SB does at least have a camera, so we can at least have eyes on there at all times if SB is up there.
Yeah. Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Okay. So what? Step one is try to hack the cameras and then try to get at least a peek on the freaking bridge.
Yeah.
Okay. I'd say there's like basically a camera on the corner, we'll imagine. So like if you can sneak SB up to here, SB can try to like hack that camera, loop the ship's footage.
Sorry, I didn't see your ping.
Oh, sorry, hold on. I'm pinging not on the. I didn't shift ping it because I'm on the different screen, but over here.
Okay. I'll try to bring her up there. And I assume it's a separate check for each camera.
No, as long as you're in contact, it's kind of just like a linked system. So you should be able to do it fine.
Okay.
We'll see how this goes.
You want me to make that stealth check?
Yes. Oh yeah, no one seems to come out and stop you. You're good.
Try for the computer's check.
I am going to use a...
I'm going to... Oh. I was going to say I would use one, but if...
someone
points, so I can... Yeah.
Yeah, I'm using mine. Just give it to her. Fine.
Okay.
I accidentally think I hit one, but I don't know if I did or not. Anyway, let's...
I just see... No, I just see one. I don't think you hit yours. We're good. Okay, that is fine.
That's better. That's better.
You are able to just kind of like rearrange some dummy footage from the different cameras, and you do not think that they will be noticing you guys anytime sooner. At least today. Might have to redo it again at some point, but for sure today you're fine.
Yeah. I'll go wait in the airlock to wait for my cloaking field to recharge a bit.
All right. now the cameras are looped. I'd say if you want to make another stealth check to go toward the bridge. Then do you want to give me a perception check as you're going around?
Sure.
As you, let's see, 23.
Another hero point.
Okay.
I mean,
Let's see it.
I feel like for the past couple of weeks we've been banking them.
Yeah.
I certainly have.
I should have
have a bunch
limited them or
saved up, too.
something, but yeah, that's fine. You also are down 2 party members right now, so I'm not too fussed about it. Oh, 19 on the reroll. Yes, 33. First things first. You can hear someone talking to themselves from the engineering space.
I'll poke my head in.
There's like the diagnostics of this are so it's frustrating. The whole ship should work by itself, and yet they messed up the code. You pop your head in, and you see the following person. And as you're kind of going in, just to make it easier so you know her name, you can hear something a more male voice over there, like, Adalia, come check in once you're done with that. She's like, yeah, I know. But this would appear to be Adalia of the skeleton crew that's working here. Seems to be some sort of mechanic or engineer. If you want to get, I'd say give me a quick perception check as you pop your head in there.
Another one?
Actually, you already have the 33. Well, the 33 is just to hear stuff as you're walking around the station. And I'm going to count the 33 as if you hear anything passing here, too, because that was a high roll.
Here, inspiration point.
Oof.
Good lord. 2 on the dice. Okay, I mean, it looks like there's a variety of engineering stuff here that you could take to do stuff. There are 3 rolls of ion tape, a zip stick, and an engineer specialty toolkit. Specialty toolkits are like the higher tier ones. All of that's kind of just like within easy reach that you wouldn't notice if you just want to snag those.
I'm gonna leave it for now, just in case she wonders why all of her stuff is disappearing.
Fair enough. All right, continue on your way, and I will say you know, we're gonna count that the original the 33 if you hear anything else.
Yeah.
So you pass the recreation suite number 5. Passing the mess hall. And where's my dice? Let's see if you do hear someone in there right now. A lot of percentage encounters here. Okay. It sounds like you can hear someone stuffing their fucking face in the mess hall number 6.
Scorpio.
This ship's synthesizer is pretty good quality.
Anyone with him?
You poke your head in and you see this cheery bastard with goggles affixed to his face, munching down some food.
I was expecting to be Kieran for a second.
No.
Wanting all the noodles.
All right, that's Kieran that likes the noodles.
Appears to be eating like some
Everybody
fine,
likes noodles. Is the
like
problem.
dwarven sausages. Looks what he's dining on.
Is that a minotaur or what is that?
They're not minotaurs. They are what are they called? Noirs or noir.
Okay.
Noir? I don't know how to say it, but one of the people in our last campaign was one. Oh no! I don't need a new window.
Sorry, I didn't mean to do.
That would have been DJ.
There we go. Yeah, DJ was one.
Sorry, I derailed things.
They are like a minotaur like people. To be fair.
Art Giantkin, from what I remember.
Yeah, they are. You know, they have like an inbuilt like gore attack basically. And they're usually pretty fucking built. I will say it looks like he's obviously not wielding it right now, but he has have his armor and gear on. He's holding some sort of a big fuck off rifle looking thing. Got a couple of bombs strapped to his waist, and a tack lash, like a metal whip.
I feel like we want to hack those grenades on his waist and just blow them up at some point.
I will say they are, I think they're sticky bomb grenades, so they're like the entangled ones. Not like raw force damage or anything.
That's my job.
Fair. Alright, that is all you here for now if you want to go up to the bridge. There is one more person on the bridge currently. Presumably the one that the engineer is supposed to come check in with. And that is going to be... you see what appears to be an android, kind of like has like hollow screens floating in the air around them, shifting stuff around. Clearly some techno magic at play here, not solely technology. Definitely, you would assume some sort of technomancer. This is Shiari 8. But you did know that 4 of them did board, so there is presumably someone besides Adalia, Dauros, or Shiari 8 around here.
Right. Is she in the pilot seat then?
Currently, they're just like standing in the middle of the deck, like looking at data. They are looking forward though; they're not like spinning around.
Right.
But they're basically using like some technomancer bullshit to like look at data floating in midair.
All right. Well, let's have SB set up somewhere.
I think SB is just going to.
And I can describe the bridge. So, the bridge here, a cone-shaped room, leads out to the hallway. Near the doors, there's a large navigation table surrounded by chairs. There is a holovid display. Currently, from a distance, it looks like it's showing your route through the drift. And there are just like enormous windows looking out into space along both like angled sides of the bridge, like almost floor to ceiling on either side. But yeah, I'd say SB kind of clambers up into like up near the roof, kind of like using the big bright lights as almost cover. Like they're so bright, if you looked at them, you wouldn't see the robot attached next to them.
Just like the fuck, what's that bot from Cyberpunk?
Oh fuck, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Flathead.
Flathead, yeah.
Yes. Okay, thank you. I was gonna. I didn't even know what to like Google to figure it out. I was like, oh, bots. It reminds me of I was thinking of a scene from one of the Halo novels. Where I guess Linda did end up being in the game. She was in fucking Halo 5. Linda, the sniper Spartan, is like hanging from a rope tied around her like leg and waist next to this like giant beam of plasma powering a Covenant station, and is like using that as cover so people can't see where she's sniping from. It's very cool. I believe that was a Halo First Strike, if anyone wants to read a like decades old book at this point.
Try not to think about man.
It's the First Strike. But yeah, it's First Strike. Good old Eric Nyland.
I'll make my way back to the cargo.
Alright.
SB's just gonna kind of set up kind of on the roof in this corner over here, so kind of out of the way of what people are gonna look at, but
Okay.
with a good view, and then just stay still so that the reactive camo is up.
Okay.
I'll inform everyone else that there appears to be an engineer, some fighter with a heavy weapon, and a technomancer aboard. So, kill the necromancer first if it comes to it.
Say necromancer or technomancer?
Kill the technomancer before anyone else.
That's fair. That's fair. All right.
Yeet the caster.
Gotta kill the caster.
Duly noted.
I was playing Baldur's Gate last night, and we thought that this enemy was being extremely tactical. Like, oh my god, they went up this ladder to drop down behind, avoid the op attack. And then the AI just like had the character go up and down the ladder like 3 times.
Yep.
And we were just like, oh nope, they're not being tactical. I take it back. They're just being idiots.
There's, from what little I've played in that game, because I kind of ran out of time with it, and I'll get back to it later. There are ways to just destroy the enemy AI
Yeah.
that are not good.
My run through, me and my friend being wild magic barbarian and wild magic sorcerer, is absolute chaos. Like we really needed a critical fireball to go off from the sorcerer. When there was like 15 enemies grouped up, immediately turned himself into a sheep. And I'm just like my barbarian's just like next to the crowd of like 15 enemies, just like fucking god damn it, I'm gonna die.
That's.
I
If you're
really
a
wanna go ahead. Sorry.
If you're a barbarian, I recommend doing the. How shall I put this? You know that one guy who offers you a deal, and keeps offering you a deal for.
He has offered me a deal a few times.
Go to his stuff first when you finally get to Baldur's Gate, because
God, I can't wait to get to Baldur's Gate. I've played so much of this game.
He gives you such a power up. Or
Intriguing.
you can the two. I'll spoil this. You have to go steal something from him as part of a quest. You can steal 2 other things there. One is a amulet of health, and one is.
Oh, I'm gonna rob his ass blind. If we steal stuff from this guy, I'm gonna rob him blind.
If it's who I think you're talking, yeah, I'm stealing everything of his that's not nailed down.
He gives you an amulet that gives you 23 con, and he gives you gloves that gives you 23 strength.
That's fucking foul.
There is a staff that's like that game's version of Staff of Power.
Yeah. I heard about that.
When you get to Baldur's Gate, there's a wizard's tower though, and if you go fight the wizard or deal with him, underneath him, I think you might have to see invisibility to see it.
Ooh, I don't know
but
if
there's
that.
Did you not get Volo's Eye?
I don't know. I don't know where that is. We're not super far.
Yeah, we're not, like, yeah, I think it's. I've not gotten past Act 1. I don't know how far you and other Ben are past Act 1.
Yeah, I'm playing with another guy named Ben because I can't stop making friends named Ben, apparently.
So you had did the Goblin Camp, right?
Yeah. Oh, we're past that.
You saved Volo?
Yes, I did.
Is he in your camp currently?
Yeah, I just never talked to him.
Let him poke your eye out. He'll give you an eye that gives you permanent sea invisibility.
Is that actually worth it? He keeps trying to do that. I tell him to fuck off.
Let him. It's amazing.
Every time I talk to him, he's like, what about that eye surgery? I'm like, shut up, Volo, you weird bard.
But anyway, when you get to the wizard's tower, don't just leave. Go down below. And
I'm glad you pointed that out. I would never have let him do that unless you told me that.
And in the wizard's library, or in below it, there's a staff that gives you a ton of buffs, but there's also a set of robes that gives you I'd have to like look it up, but a ton of other buffs. Like they're the best wizard.
But here's the question: are they stylish?
They are.
Okay, good. All right, excellent.
That's important.
That's good. Yeah.
No, we did pick up last thing, but like we did pick up a cape the other day, and one of us equipped it. And we're just like, oh, it's really good, but it looks like ass. And then none of us equipped it for the rest of the session.
You can use dyes to make things look better.
Yeah, but it was like the actual like build of the pattern was gross.
Yeah.
And it was like a weird half cape, which like didn't look good.
Yeah.
I think the sorcerer is literally wearing like a cape that does nothing right now because it just looks better.
Who do you bring with you then if you're sorcerer and barbarian?
Astari and Shadowheart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a set of medium armor that lets you add your full dex to your AC.
That's spicy. Okay.
Anyway,
Enough about a
enough.
different game. Let's fight stuff on here. Okay, so we got a bot in there. We've posted up. Anything else we're planning on doing today?
I think. I mean, I would try again to try and fortify the position. I don't know what else to do at the moment. I don't have a lot to add unless things go badly wrong.
Shaw's focused on
Really
making
just
this more
gonna-
fort.
Watch the feed from SV and see if I notice anything going on at any point that I'm like, we have to deal with this.
Is there anything else I could do with the flight data, Ben? I don't know, because like piloting is my best skill. I don't know if there's anything else I can do with it other than determine the destination. I think, but we're in the drift right now. So
Give me another pilot check.
not great, not terrible, but
The engineer said something was wrong, so maybe the ship's not working as well as.
Okay, on a piloting check, Shaw.
I use that quote too often, Boz.
God damn it. You would know that the particular kind of drift lane you're on right now, whenever someone enters the drift, a random piece of a different plane of existence is pulled into the drift. It's part of what makes up the kind of otherworldly fabric of this reality. As a result of that, things can get pulled in that live in here now. You would know that the current drift path you are on has a higher percentage of run-ins with planar shards than other paths.
Ooh, joyous.
Wouldn't it be amazing if, like, they loaded up the ship and then something killed them for us?
I mean, that'd be ideal, but I can't count on that. But I'll pass that on to everybody else.
Fair enough. All right.
And then I guess for my day activity while they're doing stuff, obviously keeping an eye on my comms in case things go horribly wrong. But I would probably try and see if I can't try again to fortify our position. So.
All right, go ahead and try to fortify your position.
Nope. I am not I am having a rough time with these crates.
Oh, hey, that's only 1 out of 3. Majority rules. I believe in you guys. Just roll survival and engineering.
I'm not spending a reroll on this though.
Yeah. God damn.
Yeah, not today.
I don't think we even did
Very
our stealth
not
check the first night. I think I forgot about that.
You did.
Should
But
we
do
do
we
this?
need to,
We
do we need to do
cannot.
that now?
It's too late. We've done too much. We will do it tonight though. But
We
also,
cannot
yeah, you guys
fortify
definitely
this.
aren't getting a bonus. You guys keep trying to fortify the position. There's like there's a bunch of scratch marks on the floor as you guys just drag boxes into various configurations. Like, no, that's not gonna hide us.
Man, I cannot roll for anything on that. All right.
All right. So group stealth check.
Oh boy. Boy.
You wanna?
I'm gonna give Refine a reroll because her bonus is better than mine.
Before that, does
Fair
SV get to
logic.
contribute to group stealth check?
No.
Dang it.
That would make it
So I
an
can't
even
have my
number.
plus 25 to stealth.
You guys being an even number saves me from having to roll Scorpio in every single one of these.
Shaw, I might have. You might want to burn the reroll for yourself because I think between me and Refine, we might be able to make it. But I think you're dragging down.
Mine is pretty terrible. Yeah. All right. Then I'll do it on me then.
Yeah, because I think your roll was
Shaw.
lower than hers.
Oh my goodness.
No, it's better. I mean, my stealth is a +6. It's never going to be amazing.
On a extremely technical level, that is true. That was better. That was a higher number value than previously.
You know what? I'll burn one on myself.
Okay. I'm not saying anything about results yet.
No, I know. I just think it's.
I don't want to be
safer.
found out on the first day.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
it's day 2. It's fine.
It's the first day since we left Port, Ben. You know what I'm talking about.
I do.
All right, I guess we're finding out.
God damn it.
Oh, here we
I
are.
didn't think you guys. I think this is gonna happen immediately, but here we are.
Oh no.
God damn it.
You guys kind of settle down for the night. And shortly before, probably starting to take shifts for rest, you guys hear the doors hiss open.
2B doors or?
2B first. Yeah, they have to go through there first.
I'm gonna pop up the cloaking field, start heading out.
Okay. Give
Shaw's
me a
gonna-
stealth check as you step through.
Yep.
Shaw's gonna immediately press his back to the wall.
I think.
And I'm gonna grab one of my weapons, probably the Storm Dashka. I don't think we're gonna have time for a ranged weapon.
Does it look like he's?
Oh, there's 3 of them. I
Knows
just
where-
haven't copy and pasted them all yet.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Can I try and remote hack the doors so that they can't open?
Which 2 of them are already through.
No, the doors to 2A. from
Oh,
2B.
okay.
'Cause we heard
What? Just seal James
Yeah.
on the other side?
he's got unbelievable stealth. They're not gonna find him.
So does it look like they know we're here? Or does it look like they're just patrolling or checking something
It
out?
does not look like they're patrol. They're walking in here with a fucking purposeful stride.
All right, I'm gonna go quickly hide in this corner. and
How do
ready.
they give me a stealth check to see if we don't immediately kick off initiative if they see James? Unlikely, but they will try to see roll perception here.
He just did one.
Did he just do
Didn't
it?
he?
Am I blind? Oh no, you did. You
43.
did 43.
Yeah, where he got the 43.
Look, sorry, I have like 8 tabs open for this encounter. All right.
I didn't think this was gonna go so wrong so quickly.
You guys slept one night. They got found out. They did not see you though, James.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, go ahead and roll a
Should I
computer's
try
check
and
to try
steal
to-
the door?
I mean, that's up to you. I'd
They
say
know we're
Do you guys think
TikTok,
that I
make a
should?
decision because they're
I'd say-
walking.
If they know we're here, then this is going down already.
All right, I'll
We'll
just
eventually get in.
I'll pull out one of my rifles. But is there anyone on the bridge?
On the what?
On the bridge?
Oh, on the bridge. I thought you said on the brink. I was like, the brink of what? Like death?
No, on the bridge.
So Shaw
Right.
motioned to refine and point her to the very back corner of the cargo bay while he moves up as close to the door as possible.
Hold on, let me do a percentage check to see who is on night watch right now. Oh, it is the one that you guys have not seen yet. Hold on.
Shaw motioned to refine, and I'm gonna ping. Yeah, back there.
Yeah.
This person appears to be on shift on the bridge right now.
Okay.
Does he seem alert or is he unaware of this?
I'd say he seems dead. He's like at the command console. Looks alert. I will
How
say
is-
that
how
it
is-
doesn't
how is-
look like there's not like alarms blaring right now, but he's alert enough. Like perhaps he sent these people here to like what the fuck did I see movement down there? What's going on?
I'm going to try to slip out past them, and I'm just going to. What do I have on me?
Oh well. What I'm gonna do is Espy is going to make noise and
Can
then
I-
just stay
can-
still again.
Can you
With-
what? Wait, SP's gonna make noise?
I want SP to make noise and then but stay still. So ideally, SP is heard but not seen.
Okay, give me a stealth check.
Okay. Just to really mess with this guy is kind of the goal here. Um. Okay. Still.
Unbelievable.
Alright, let's see.
Low rolls.
Okay, let's see. What is his bonus?
Do we want to blow a hero point for that?
30s is pretty solid.
Yeah,
That's
but
a 5 on the
she
roll.
rolled a
though.
5.
Yeah, I'll blow hero points on it.
Okay. I will.
You don't have to blow a
Oh
hero
wait,
point.
no.
It can
You
just
just
be an
do
inspiration.
inspiration. You don't have to hit hero point. I didn't realize that's what you were doing.
Okay. Where is there? Where's the
1,000.
inspiration one?
It's the 1,000 one. I'm gonna filter
Oh.
them out. I had bigger plans, but I'm gonna cut down some of them. 'Cause I feel like we don't use a lot of them.
Okay. There we go. Or SP. That should say SP.
That's fine. We know.
All right.
There.
41.
Do you want to know whether he would have spotted you or not if you hadn't done that?
Yes.
He would have spotted you for sure.
Okay.
He does
I
not
would-
now though.
I am.
Does he at least like turn after hearing the noise?
I will say he turns around. You see, he kind of holds up his hand, does like an arcane gesture, and his eyes briefly glow as he like scans the deck.
Okay.
2 fucking casters.
Wonderful.
God damn it.
Lovely.
I'm making my way up there. How far can I get?
Up there. Well,
I'm
I would
gonna
say
try to
that was
get-
the action instead of hacking the door. So the robots are gonna kick open
Yeah.
these doors real quick. In the time it takes them to reach the door and all that's happening, James, I'm gonna say get even with like the corridor door of number 5. Like up here.
Can I motion for Scorpio? I guess, because Ben, I don't know how this is. I don't think there's any other way to do this. I'm going to motion Scorpio to the other side of the door.
Right here.
Yeah.
Right. Doors hiss open. Let me me clear the previous order because we were doing a different fight last time.
No loud guns, please.
I think.
I
not sure
can
that's
maybe try to
avoidable.
do something, but we need like a turn or two for me to do it. Just survive. Use melee. Yeah.
I'm using melee.
Survive.
God. How did this go
Okay, they
wrong?
did good, but not amazing. Could have been higher.
All right.
Where to get spotted?
Okay, so far you guys both cleared them.
If we can kill the bots, I can maybe try to neutralize the pilot, and then we have short few minutes to neutralize the crew.
God, I didn't want this to
Are
turn
we
into a
trying
blood.
to take them all out now?
We can kill a couple and then just have like 2 of them.
If we kill and never, we can't debate this right now, unfortunately. But
Yeah, we're in combat time right now. This is too much planning.
All right. One sec. Let me
Oh,
go
God.
in the initiative order.
yeah, oh Jesus.
Did you roll Espion?
No, I still have to.
Okay.
It's saying because I have to scroll up and down the map every time.
And Ben, you need to roll Scorpio in as well.
Oh, I should roll Scorpion. That's true. Hold on.
All right. Who's ready to TPK?
Hopefully not.
What's honestly, you want to know what the craziest part of this is? You guys wouldn't have gotten caught if you'd made the fucking barricade check.
Jesus.
Oh no. Also, roll 20. Reveal Scorpio's sheet to me, please. I'm begging you. I don't know why this game never wants me to look at your guys' sheets. It always like slows me down somehow.
Look, I have to constantly change the size of my sheets and move them around because I've got 2 of them. And it does not want me to look at my sheets either, for what it's worth.
Just making sure you can minimize them, right? In the thing.
Yeah.
Okay. You say that, but your fucking brother and all of our home player friends didn't know you could minimize Roll20 windows until like last year. And we've been playing on Roll20 since like 2017.
Look.
He's just been getting spammed by like big pop-ups and not being able to get rid of
That's
them.
all they'd been doing. In passing, I was DMing for them. I was like, hold on, I'm just minimizing and organizing the combat windows so I can do the right initiative order. And they were like, you're doing what to the windows? And I was like, what do you mean? I'm minimizing them. They're like, how do you do that? I was like, what do you, have you guys just been looking at huge pictures or closing them and those are the only options? Absolutely ridiculous.
I mean, I keep my windows in separate. Like, I turn them into actual separate windows for my sheets.
I sometimes do that. I usually have too many things open at once to do that.
I make full use of the fact that I have my laptop and an additional monitor to make this work, but I don't have OBS. I just have Roll20, my notes.
See, exactly.
Discord,
I got OBS right. My second monitor is the stream window right now.
Yeah, exactly. So.
All right, let's see. Okay, so I mean, hey, James is up first though.
So, having heard that noise, does this guy seem like he thinks it's like a rodent or something, or is he?
I mean, it doesn't look like he's seen anything. It looks like he thought maybe someone was sneaking up on him, but he kind of like looked around the room and didn't. You're in camo mode and SB's on the ceiling, so he didn't see anything.
How tough does he look? Does he look like?
On a scale of 1 to 50 health points. I mean, I'd say give me a perception. See if you can size this guy up.
Yeah. I
don't know if this is worth your time for a reroll. I'll be honest with you.
I'll leave it.
I think in terms of raw combat capability, you think he's probably significantly lower than yourself in combat capability.
All right, I am.
This is not like an equal CR occasion.
I have a plan. I'll share it out of combat, but I'm gonna quickly kill this guy and then come back to you guys.
SB will help with that, I guess.
Yeah, I'm gonna pop this sucker.
This is so sad. Let's execute this man.
I assume he's like an NPC and doesn't have combat ability. Does that work? The 29 stealth?
Yes. He's not CR10. Oh my god. That might actually hit him flat-footed. Give me a second. Wait, no, that's Minotaur, man. Let's see. Yeah, that does hit flat-footed.
Is he dead?
He's not dead, but he is immediately bloodied as just crack. He staggers back, kind of like, thrown against the main console. Blood splatters on the view screen as his eyes go wide. Now that he has taken that hit, I'm going to roll him into the actual initiative order.
And there's no flash and no sound, so he just got smacked.
Yeah, he I mean, you can tell, it's not like he looked at the hallway to see where you were. He has no fucking idea what happened.
Something bit me.
Bit me with the
God, how did this go so wrong so quick? Oh no.
Flashbacks, we have like a flashback sequence of Tarika being like, they're just hired guns. Like they're not Edge Corps employees or anything. They might not deserve to die.
Look, it was not our intention to kill them.
It wasn't their intention to necessarily kill you. They sent robots to investigate.
I might just run up and go threaten them, so I'll move up like the
robots haven't even done anything. I just said they were walking purposefully.
I'll walk up my 10 feet and I might go and intimidate them and say, either surrender or I kill you right now.
Oh my my god.
Just deal with the robots, destroy them, or stay alive until I get back.
Okay. You start getting closer. Are you trying to like just yell down the hall to him, or you wait until you get like actual closer?
I'm waiting.
Okay. All right, Shaw, your thoughts as the doors slide open and you see 3 Luminance class security bots?
Shaw groans as per usual. I take it they immediately notice us, of course, since we're on either side of the door.
Yes, they notice the 2 enormous lizard men flanking the entrance.
Focus fire, gentlemen.
So stupid.
This went so wrong so quickly.
I didn't think it would be the second night that this would go wrong.
Okay.
This then is my punishment for getting away with being next to Resmir so long.
Oh my god, yeah, you
or
earned this
Averin.
after your Wednesday night shenanigans when that game was going.
Yeah, no, I absolutely earned this after that.
I think we discussed that on this game stream. But
I've never
that
heard of
she,
it, but
Oh, she like... like an enemy
I
boss,
just-
basically, in the campaign, convinced the boss, like, hey, I'm a powerful caster, why not have me hang out and create a bubble for us every night so that you're safe? And just, like, slept next to and provided security for the main enemy for, like, weeks on a road trip.
nice.
Absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah, it was.
I assume at some point you ganked them.
Eventually they figured it out, and then like there was a whole fight. The person did get away. They did gank them later, though.
I want to say it wasn't even my fault they figured it out. It was the fact that like everyone else on my team was like, "Let's go investigate this cult
Oh
tavern."
my god. Well,
And I
also
was
there
just
was the
hanging
problem
out
that
in-
they
And
got
then
to
they
the
called
first
the
city on the
guard.
road trip. They got to the first
Yeah.
fucking city, and every party member went to do something different in the city while there was hostiles around.
Oh no.
It was.
I couldn't believe it. I was like, what the actual fuck was your guys' plan? Anyway.
Oh, that makes me feel better about how disastrously some of our shenanigans have gone.
I mean, I was hoping they would just like leave me alone because I had like an escape plan, but they didn't. And then like we brought the city guard, and
I think they
it
summoned
was
like
such a mess.
help from a church. Like there was like nuns there.
Yeah, no, yeah. Oh, jeez.
So, what should have been relatively easy turned into an entire battle.
Oh yeah.
All right. Speaking of which, full
Yeah,
attack,
what's
Storm Dashko.
What? Okay. They are not flat-footed because they were the ones that instigated this fight.
I'm well aware. Oh my lord.
There's like loud like energy shield reverberation as it just holds up the spherical shield. Blocks 1, blocks 2.
Oh, that ain't good.
How far are we from the? How far am I from the escape pods?
How far are you from the escape pod? Hold on, let's fucking measure it. Let's see.
Isn't like running as an action like 5 times your movement?
It
It's in a
is,
straight
but it has
line.
to be in a straight line.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Honestly, I'm not sure I'd blame you if you bailed.
If like 2 of you are dead, give me a call. and
You're
tell
about
me.
you're about 135
Will do.
feet from the escape pod.
Oh my lord, a 4 and a 5. Okay, my dice are in rare form tonight. Okay,
This is so
I'm
crazy.
not gonna bend. Do I re-roll?
That's up to you.
It might be worth it. Just
I
to
think so. That's
some damage on board.
miserable.
All right. Yeah. You
All
can,
right,
you
so
can
I'm gonna
reroll
do what I'm
those.
gonna do. Is at -4, Ben.
Okay.
Fuck.
I didn't see anything pop up to roll.
we rolled
rolling it
well
now.
on everything else except for the fortify.
Oh my god.
No. Oh, that's gonna be enough.
I have rolled a 3, a 4, and a 5 on 3 dice in a row. Okay.
What was the DC for that fortify, by the way?
the one that you guys all
probably.
got like 19s on.
Yeah.
It's 21. It was close. You
I
guys
have
got
rolled a
close.
3, a 4, a 5, a natural 1.
Oh my god, I'm
Let
gonna
me
like
see.
actually
All right, go ahead. That's my
die.
turn. That is the futility of my life. I will continue. I accept what happens.
Futility of my life. All right. Well, first things first. They're all gonna take a move action to align shields. Rotate ion shields.
I've gotten a couple of okay rolls, but it's just like, yoy.
My computer's just like. The fan is like, yeah, I'm actually not gonna help you cool down the computer today. Sorry.
Just live in Canada. Just open the window. It'll cool your PC.
Dude, oh my god, when I lived in Minnesota, that was the best shit ever. Just open the window and instantly cool down my room. Oh.
I knew a guy who mines crypto.
Yeah.
He doesn't heat his house in the winter. He just turns on his computer rigs.
Honestly, I believe it. That track. Dude, I didn't until I lived in Minnesota, I had never once considered, oh, I need to own a pair of plastic framed glasses because the metal ones will burn my face. That was a startling realization stumbling out of the bars. There's a shitty bar by my college in Minnesota called The Tap that did like $2 pints every night.
Were you there every night?
Look, I mean, a fair
That's a
amount.
yes.
A fair amount of them. Like, I'm not. That was like the main place we all went because it was so fucking cheap. Like, oh, $2 pints on happy hour. I'm like, oh, what days are the happy hour? Monday through Sunday. It's like, oh, could just say every day though. All right. So they can't full attack. They rotated their prism shields. Two front one is rotated on Scorpio. Front left rotated against Shaw. Back one rotated against Scorpio. So basically they get bonuses on whoever they're rotated against. I will say you guys did divide yourselves very well on the either side of the door. So the cone is not going to be what they're going to go for here. So the two in front are basically just gonna try to like pistol whip you with the gun arms. The one in the back is honestly, you swung the axe first, so I think he's gonna move over and try to shoot at you with the numbing ray.
All right.
So let's do numbing ray first and the melee attacks.
I knew I should have brought one of those.
Ooh, that was a 22 EAC against Shaw.
Miss.
All right. You feel the beam hit you, and you can see kind of like frost spread across your armor, but not enough to actually hurt you. But clearly, this is cold damage.
Okay.
Now the two melee ones are going to go for the slam on Shaw and the slam on Scorpio. The slam is going to hit. It's going to be a 30. Just kind of like pistol whips you this cold metal gun. For it's going to be 14 bludgeoning.
All right.
And then the melee on Scorpio that's going to be a hit. Scorpio is going to take 12 bludgeoning to the stamina. There we go. That is all three of them. So it's going to go over to Refine. Refine, I mean, you see them open the door, power up and start firing, shields glowing. What's her play, do you think?
I think I'm just gonna shoot at the one next to Shaw.
Change up the music a little bit.
If that's okay.
The one next to Shaw? Oh, it's not the song I thought it was.
First, I'm gonna use Miracle Worker on my weapon as my move action, though.
Okay, Miracle Worker.
Because that's gonna give +2 to attack and to damage, and then I'm shooting with the diath rounds, which should give more damage for hits. But...
My lord.
Oh, jeez.
I'm gonna give her a reroll on that.
Holy fuck.
Ben, if we start over, can we just like reload to the beginning of this session
Yeah,
next week?
Can we quick load? Quit hacking. I'm not the one. This is you guys rolling. My guys aren't even rolling that well. You guys are just rolling bad.
All right, re-roll it.
Okay. That's the one next to Scorpio or Shaw?
Next to Shaw.
All right.
That was...
crack. Sheer not rifles.
And 6 of that is burning, if that makes any difference.
I will check, but I don't think that is either good or bad against something. It just is.
I want to point out that was a minimum damage roll on the D10 for the weapon.
Damn.
Hooray for rolling level.
I had a good way to do it, but the bot doesn't work on Discord anymore. I need to figure out a way to get Sirenscape back hooked up so you guys can all hear it through Discord. Because I have a sound pack that is like all of the rifles in Starfinder. Like these are like the official Paizo sound effects. I use them for in-person games a lot, but hard to
Hey, at least it's a hit. At least it's a hit.
Doesn't look bloodied, but seemed like a decent chunk from what you could see. Alright, let's go over to our caster. He can't see anyone right now. However, he is going to you see like lunges for a button on it, hits the comms. And he's just like, guys, I don't know what's going on, but someone's in the ship. I sent the boss to check it out, but spread out, find them. So he's gonna talk, and then he is gonna have to take an actual action here. Honestly, yeah. Alright, basically what he is going to do, he is going to run around the side and just, like, throw himself behind the main console, pressing his back against it for cover.
How much cover does that give him?
Not total cover, but it's like the one right below that. Improved, I think is the next one.
I think... How much is that bonus? Because I think
it's +6, and you cut it down by 4 is your thing? Let me see. Because your thing reduces it by what, 4 or half? It's phrased something like that.
I think it's reduces it by 4 total. Yeah, it reduces by 4.
Okay, so it is improved as +8, so now he's only getting +4. And it didn't even seem all that hard to hit him before, so that might not even be too big a bonus, but he's going to do his best. You do see a brief flare of what looks like bright purple light. Actually, no, his is more of like a golden-y light with hints of purple around the edge. But from the camera that SB has, it looks like he's healing himself.
Oh. Well, he's getting shot at.
From SB's, I think you would see he didn't heal it all back. It looked like, but he healed a decent chunk of what you did. All right, and now, I am gonna have to bring in. This is where it's gonna get complicated. 'Cause I'm gonna have to bring in a bunch of people. So Shiari 8 is going to be coming out of 8A. And then going to have Dauros. Percentage check. Dauros is going to be coming out of the lavatory. Man's just trying to take a shit in peace. Can't even do that. And then, last but not least, Adalia would be in her makeshift tech lab. Now I gotta add everyone to the initiative order. Sorry, this is gonna take me a hot second. All right, so Dahlia, very bad.
Do they have all their
Huh?
Do they have all their armor on? When they're running out, or
They're not necessarily gonna run out right away. I'm just putting them where they would be. They're gonna have to grab some gear. Although it should be noted, most of them do at least have some gear on them at all times. Not all of it, but they are supposed to be security guards for this ship. And then our android friend. And Dauros. Is beautiful. That really fits with him taking a shit. He is going to get 0. He got a 1 and he has -1. Okay, sorry. Let me tab back through. It's his turn. So now it is SB. What is SB gonna do? And then we'll probably take our break once we get back to the top of the order.
SP's gonna move there, still on the ceiling, and then shoot at Kurumahar.
Yeah, pretty much.
Does he have cover against SP? Since SP is on the roof and at that angle.
I'll label all of them. I didn't label their tokens like a fool. Does he have cover if you're shooting from the roof? Is that the question?
Just like from that angle at the roof, because like the console's not gonna be unless he's like really like.
No, he doesn't have cover from that angle.
Okay. Thing. There we go.
Uh, 20 is gonna hit for 10. Bringing him just above bloodied. Alright, which is going to bring us to Scorpio. Scorpio would presumably already have his weapons drawn. Because he can have the pistol in one. Melee in the other. There's not really a good place for flanking right now, unfortunately. Unless he provokes some op attacks. So I think he is going to 5-foot step back in the hopes that he can lure them into a position and then later flank with Shaw. And go in with a hand cannon shot on the one that Refine did to focus fire. Which is a hit for near minimum damage, but still a hit. And it's going to be a Dahlia.
wait, hold on.
Go ahead.
What's his dex at?
16.
So he should have an extra +3 on that.
It's adding
+0.
ability score. BAB plus 3 ability score. Oh, why is it not adding proficiency? Fuck.
He has his specialization only at 3 as well.
Oh, sorry, I was muted. That's my point, is that the specialization is halved for pistols.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, that is true.
But his ability is also at 0. Because that +3 is from specialization, not from its full stats.
Yeah.
Weird. Well, 23 does hit, but 26 will hit as well. That is, I don't know why it's doing that.
No, I meant on like the damage.
On the damage? Okay, because yeah, 3 ability. So spec.
Well, you don't get dex on damage rolls, I don't think. At least we don't.
No, you don't.
For range stuff?
No.
I think you do.
You do. The rest of
right.
us don't. 'Cause you're a sniper.
Right.
He does not though. Okay. Adalia is usually up working on her tools. So let's see. She's gonna start moving out. She is going to draw her pistol as part of the move, and then make her way, kind of zigzagging through the main halls. Try not to keep her eyes peeled for anyone around here, but pressed out back up against a wall. Which brings us to Dauros. He's gonna burst out of the bathroom wielding his weapon. I'm gonna give him a perception check on James.
I'm gonna roll stealth.
Yep, go for it. And let's check his bonus here. 4. Are you keeping that or rerolling it before I say yes or no? What do you got?
I'm gonna. What did I roll? I'll
7.
re-roll that.
Okay. Let us see. Okay, that was worth the points because he would have absolutely spotted you.
Okay.
But since he cannot see anything, he is basically gonna just ready an action to gore someone if they get close to him. He's kind of just snuffling, like, where are they? Just like lowers his head down. And before we do your turn, James, I think let's pause at the top of the order and do a quick bathroom break, and then we'll come back.
Oh, good lord.
This is going so poorly.
100% be.
Now,
we're-
we're
that
not
will be-
totally fucked.
I'm not saying that we'll be like 100% we can convince them to do that. I'm just saying we should talk to them first to see if they'll go with that. Otherwise, we just steal that thing right now and just run for it.
Yeah. No, for
Yeah,
sure.
pretty much. Because otherwise, if we have to kill them to a man, then there's no way we'll get them to load cargo.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, so Ben.
That's what they call me. What's up?
So right now they don't see me, right?
Yes.
And Dalros's action was to hold a charge, right?
He's ready. If anyone goes near him, he's gonna try to gore them with his horse.
Okay, so I have a flash hider and a suppressor on my rifle. And the cloaking field.
Mm-hmm.
If I took a shot, would he notice?
I'd probably give him a bonus to his perception. Yeah.
Of what he already rolled or what he might roll?
It would be a new roll. It would be a new roll.
Okay, so I'm
'Cause
gonna.
he's only. He's 30 feet from you.
Yeah, I'm gonna try it either way. The shot wouldn't be at him; it would be at this one,
At who?
Koru.
Oh, okay. Alright. Okay.
So I'm gonna try to kill Koru first off.
I guess. I guess you would roll a stealth check, which is simultaneously seeing if you can trick attack Kora Mahar, and then he'll try to Then Dauros will try to perception check versus that.
Yeah. That's pretty good. I'll go with that.
Pretty good. It's pretty good. Definitely makes him flat-footed. He got a 37 on perception.
Oh, nice. All right, time to die. Or
He kind of like feels like a like whistling by his head. He's, what's going on?
is Koru dead?
18. He's getting, so it's 8 reduced by 4, right?
What?
Because
He ignores cover.
So total would be a 20, and then he has 6 cover, and I reduce it by 4.
So 2. Okay, hold on. Let me scroll back to his stuff.
So he is flat-footed, and he is getting a bonus from cover of
So
+2.
he's flat-footed, gained 6, so effectively a +4, but then lost another 4. So it should be just his normal thing.
Yeah.
In which case that will hit, yes.
Does that kill?
Well, he has 28 health left. So, from SB's camera angle, we see Kora Mahar like poke his head up, antenna twitching, and just a cord like burned hole through the side of his head as he drops.
All right.
That's so fucked.
Brutal.
That's so.
Well, we need to turn off security, and he's gonna try to fuck with SB if he does.
Not wrong. But
Dalros whips his head around, and he's just like, "They got Kora Mahar!
I'm gonna just
No
slowly-
mercy!"
I'm moving 10 feet away. As part of that shot.
All right. God, Shaw.
So I've heard that.
Yeah, you hear just like a like it's still echoing through the halls. You're like, "No mercy!" like echoing through.
I like I said, I wouldn't have heard the shot because of the silencer, but I have an idea of what just happened. So let me.
Yeah,
measure
you heard
this
no
one more
shot.
time.
Then someone yelling, "He's down!" Then show them no mercy.
All right, I'm going to. All right. Well, plus Refine has just fired with it. Did Refine ever silence her gun?
No, I don't think so. You don't have a silence.
So yeah, there's already been gunfire here. So at that point, Shaw's like, "Fuck it." I'm in a 5 foot. So swift
I
action.
think any chance of stealth is full sailed for sure.
Yeah, so swift action. I'm going to move the Dashko to my offhand. move action. I'm going to 5-foot guarded step back away from them, drawing my solar flare grenade as I go. Standard action, chuck it. I'm going to go, it should be about 20 feet directly behind them through the door, and she'll hit all 3 of them, and not me or Scorpio.
Okay, and I somehow forget the formula every time, but it's like 10 plus your
So
dex.
it's DC 16. I checked.
DC,
so because
okay.
strength. So use strength with a thrown weapon.
Okay,
So it'd be D. So it's +3 plus half the grenade's level, which is 6. So
that's what I was forgetting. Plus half
16.
level. Okay, so 16.
So throwing.
All right.
All right. So it does hit the square. There's no crit.
Okay. Front left passes. Top right fails. Bottom right fails.
All right. So 15 damage to the ones that have failed, and it should be shock and fire. And then androids the ones that have failed are staggered.
The grenade, as it crackles around them, the electric arcs seem to be doing a bit extra.
Okay.
The fire damage of the fire electric didn't seem to do more, but just the electric did.
Okay.
And you said the failed ones are staggered?
Yes. You get androids construct staggered on a save fail.
They are constructs. Alright, so the pair of them are staggered. That's going to be the Luminance class bots.
The hall was ring out with a plasma explosion.
Interesting.
Well, if they didn't know we were here before, they know now. That's every round so far.
Yeah, I don't know that any round hasn't been like, they know we're here. Now they definitely know. Okay. Shaken's not the end of the world.
The evening began so promisingly.
This is gonna
I was doing so well with stealth.
all 3 of them turn into one. They don't say anything, but all 3 of them level their knockout guns at Shaw.
Shocking.
All right, so 2 shots. First 2. Nat 1.
EAC is 26.
EAC is 26? Okay, that'll just save me time. Hold on. Okay, 1 hit, 1 miss. We're up to 1 hit. Next 2. 2 hit.
God.
Next 2. Oh my god, 2 hit.
What the? Oh my. All right.
Their rolls were on the dice 15, 16, 15, 17, 18.
Okay.
I
This is what we need this encounter.
I
sorry.
might still be running here.
I might be unconscious
Look,
here.
they missed 1 out of the 6. That's pretty good.
That doesn't make me feel better.
I'm sorry.
uh,
Okay.
Then
The first 2 were minimum damage. All right, we got 6 cold. 6 cold.
all right. So
12
first
cold.
12. So 24 total so far.
Yep. Then another 8, so 32.
All right.
Then another 12, so 44 cold damage.
All right. I'm still in stamina. So 63 minus 44 is 19.
Sweet.
Ow.
They beep happily. Alright, we're fine. You watch an absolute fucking fusillade of cold damage rain through the room.
And going to full control Espy.
Oh, okay. Intriguing.
Send Espy to the do I know which station? I think I'm going to send Espy to Station A because that's the one that
I mean, that's where he
Koromahar
was
was
standing
controlling
when
the
you guys
robots from.
arrived.
I assume that's. Can I tell just from looking through the camera which one I think would be the one for the robots?
Give me
Hey,
a...
Ben?
Yeah?
I just realized something. The two that were staggered, they wouldn't be able to full attack me. They would only be able to take a single attack.
Can stagger not take full?
Nope, it's only a standard action.
I was absolutely reading the wrong condition. I'm an idiot. Just knock off. Let's see. The second two are the ones that hit twice. So minus an attack each time. Take 18 back.
All right, that helps. Thank you.
No, you're good. I was reading the wrong condition for some reason.
All right, that's less terrible.
I'll take computers check or find, see if you know how to remote control these things. You think that it is... he probably sent the initial command from the science officer station. Let's see.
Okay. So I will have SB go over to see them.
Mm-hmm.
And okay. And I would like to try and call them off of us.
Give me a computers check. So, 29 is not enough to get them to call off. However, it is enough to realize something. It would appear that perhaps an engineer who thought they knew better than the Calistocracy and could improve their shitty code tried to improve the shitty code, which unfortunately degraded the command capabilities of these bots by a wide margin. You think it is possible to call them off. It is not nearly as easy as it should be, because presumably their engineer fucked it up.
Okay, I'm going to just say over the comms then to James, never mind, I don't care about keeping the engineer alive anymore.
All right. Wait, so if she dies, does it get easier?
No, I don't think so,
No,
but
she's already fucked up their coding.
But I just don't care at this point. Like, I don't think that she's gonna be helpful to me.
The Technomancer's coming. Alright, Shiari 8's gonna fucking burst on out of the crew quarters. Running toward the sounds of combat. I mean, give me a stealth check. Let's see if she can fucking spot you at least.
Could someone give me a hand here?
I don't have it.
I don't have enough.
God damn it.
Man, you guys are real confident beginning today. Like, oh, we have so many points to burn.
Look, we've had to burn a lot already.
Our dice have been so bad tonight.
Okay, I got good news and bad news. Good news, she doesn't see you. Bad news, she says, keep them busy, big guy. I'll find them. And she waves a hand. You see a weird, like, bunch of blue circuitry fill the air, and she vanishes.
Damn.
Cora Mahar is dead, so it's gonna be SB.
Good.
I full control the SB, so I can't do anything with SB this turn.
Oh, right.
SB's staying still, though, effectively, so at least we can get the reactive camo.
Oh, God, I'm not using Scorpio effectively, I feel like. Okay, what's the Scorpio gonna do?
I think is... Yeah.
Okay. He's gonna move up. Make a full attack after a 5-foot step with the axes. With his axe.
He has the longsword now.
Ooh,
Yeah.
did he program it in? Oh, he did program it. It's at the bottom. Alright, the micro-serrated longsword. On the most injured one.
Oh my lord! If Roll20 would not kill us tonight, that'd be nice.
It's gonna parry it away with the glowing shield. Dahlia. Can anyone fucking spot James?
Another roll.
Give me a stealth check. Let's see what happens.
Damn it.
Come on, Adalia. Someone on your crew has gotta know there's a sniper literally in the middle of the ship.
What's her bonus?
Fuck me. Plus 14. So she needs a 19 or a 20 on the dice. Ooh, so close. 17 on the dice. Fuck!
You wouldn't see it, but James is actively sweating right now.
Just in the camo bubble, like just clutching the rifle.
Just trying to crouch down as much as possible.
She like comes around the corner, like panning a sonic pistol left and right, and just like, who the fuck took out Cormor? Who took him out? Oh my god, dude. I guess she's gonna ready an action. If she sees something, she will try to shoot it with her pistol. It's actually crazy. If they're in the cargo hold, then I'll tear them apart. Alright, he's gonna move 30 feet. Oops, he's kind of off kilter there. Give me another stealth check. It's getting real fucking close. God damn it. This is the one check my dice are failing me on, because I cannot get this.
We need all the help we can get, Ben.
Double
Yeah, this
move
is
it
not
is,
going well.
apparently. Jesus. James?
Okay, so are we still hacking the thing? Next,
I mean, I'm still gonna try, I guess.
but even with your what was it, 29?
29.
Yeah. Fucks, and it's a computer's check.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna keep trying, but
Yeah, if I think if I run, it doesn't. I can't cloak field with the. I don't. I think if I ran, the cloak of field doesn't work.
I don't think so.
That's-
Don't you have to? I don't think you can even double move and have it work, right?
Yeah, I think I can just. I really don't want to be a sniper next to these two people.
Yeah, this was not.
No.
Dude, presumably two, maybe a third if someone's nearby.
Yeah,
get yourself to safety.
I'm just gonna standard move over here.
Okay, I guess give me a stealth check to. Trying to not make your boots ring on like the beautiful gold tiled
These
floor.
rolls are
Jeez.
terrible.
What are you doing?
We have gotten nothing but single digits basically since this started.
Oh my fucking
wait,
god!
wait.
Finally.
No, for fuck's sake.
Oh no.
I didn't have enough points anyway.
Conveniently, he was not next
Neither
to you,
do
so
I.
he can't do an op attack. But you see Dalros turn around. He goes, "There's a fucking operative over there."
Buffer. I just regular moved, right?
Yeah, you regular moved.
I don't think I could snipe. What can I do?
Just take a panic piss in the bathroom. I mean, Always an option.
Do I have any useful items? I can't fire my rifle. I'll whip out the pistol and take a shot at Talros. Fuck it. I don't care.
Sling the
anymore.
rifle. Quick draw the pistol.
Well, I still have the rifle in hand. I'm just one hand.
Oh, just like holding it in one. Yeah, I got you. I got you. Oh, that does hit though. He, as you might imagine, he seems to be a decently more beefy than the other guy was.
Yep.
I'm gonna beat his head in and make him tell us where he came from.
Your mom's house.
I'll kill you! Just like spittle flying from his mouth.
Oh, good news. He's not heading towards you now.
Yeah, I mean, that's good news. This protects 75% of the party. Shaw, your thoughts?
My thoughts are I wish I had quick draw, otherwise I'd hose them down with my roto laser.
Well, you could draw it and still fire it, right? Or no, it's a full round action to use on
It's a full round action to go full auto.
Forgot about that. I'm not even sure you can use quick draw on heavy weapons, actually. Come to think of
I
it.
didn't say you can't, but I understand.
I mean, it doesn't say you can't, man.
But that's but that would be all. I'd be open to the DM ruling on that one. Fuck. Which one looks most damaged?
Sorry, you're clapping out a beat. Most damaged? Bottom left.
Nothing for it. Swift action, Storm Dash go back to both hands. Move action, do my 5-foot step. And I'm going to take a single swing because the way the action economy worked in that case, that's how I have to do it.
Okay. Light him up.
And that is electrical damage.
It might not be
Still
enough.
misses their EAC.
I gotta check. Hold on. 18. It does, because that's one of the ones that had his prism shield aligned to.
I'm going to re-roll it.
That's the shield. I'll allow it. You can roll it if you want.
Or if it's too late, that's fine.
Why am I...
Alright, then that's my turn. God, I cannot catch a break. I have not rolled above the double digits in a combat tonight.
Alright, you're in their fucking space now. Okay. This guy. 5-foot step. 5-foot step. 5-foot step. Or no, they can only... They're staggered. Are they still staggered? How long are they staggered?
It's one round. Staggered
okay.
would be... Let me look. I don't know what the duration is.
That'll definitely affect what they do.
Staggered a number of rounds according to the grenades. Okay, it's one round. So yeah, they are no longer staggered.
Okay, they all back up. The front two are each going to do a 15-foot cone. So first square is the first column, then 2 rolls of 3, so they both hit both of you. I need 2 reflex saves from Shaw, 2 from Scorpio, which I'll roll. Let me do Scorpio's roll. Fail, pass, pass, pass. Okay. On the failed one, you take 4 slashing damage, Shaw, and are bleeding for 1.
Okay, so 4.
And Scorpio then is having that, so it takes 2. Second one, you both would take 12, but have to 6. And then you are currently bleeding for 1.
Okay, so I'm down to 27, and next turn I will take 1. I'll go ahead and knock off the bleeding now, just so I remember it.
Okay, and then the one at the back is going to try and double shoot Shaw. .26 EAC, right?
Meets it.
No, that is what your AC
That
is.
is my EAC, yeah.
Then both miss.
Thank God.
Refine.
Alright, I'm gonna try hacking again. Through SB.
Alright.
Just... Yeah.
One shy again.
Yes.
Wait. Hero point. Or inspiration point.
Oh. Alright, refine. Roll it again.
Yes!
Alright. You guys in the corner, I mean, you two are fighting for your life here. You don't see Refine, like, kind of zoned out looking at the feed from the other thing. But you see the 3 of them, they're like circular energy shields. Power off. And they, like, stand still.
Please come save me. I just forgot.
Can I send the bots the crew?
That would, not with that. I don't even know if you can roll high enough to do that.
Okay.
That's fine.
You did extremely well
That's
to even
fine.
shut them down.
Well, I'll take shutting them down.
Yes!
I just realized the Technomancer is near me as well.
No, don't worry about that. She's somewhere.
She's like next to me.
Look, don't worry about it. What happens, happens.
With SB's move action, ooh,
Yeah.
I want to move SB on top of this guy's body and start playing just like the victory jingle from some game, like a level completion sound type thing.
Disrespectful. Starts Fortnite
Yes, that
dancing
is the goal.
on his body.
Just flossing.
Just
The
to try and get
Starfinder
them
equivalent of a teabag.
focused on SB instead of James. SB can be rebuilt. James cannot.
You see Shiari 8 appear out of thin air, James, their hands glowing red. I boil every fucking molecule of your body unless you surrender. And she appears almost right next to you, holds her hands out, as the molecules in the air begin to vibrate faster and faster. I'm gonna need you to make a reflex save.
I don't have any. Actually, do I have?
You told me. I got the dice in my hand, baby.
I've got one. I'm gonna spend it.
Thank you.
Do you have evasion yet?
I do.
This could be important then. Alright, reroll it.
I feel like this is disintegrate.
There we go.
Thank you.
It's not disintegrate. I'll tell you that. It's not disintegrate.
That's better.
That will pass. And it's half, so you take nothing, so evasion.
Can I see? What was the? Can you roll for damage at least? to know
Yeah,
about
let's
it?
find out. Would have been 24 fire damage.
Okay.
Not horrendous. Like, if
Yeah, I
it had
thought
been
that was just-
disintegrate,
That's it.
I wouldn't have even have had dice in my hand. I'm not gonna palm 14 d20.
Why?
I would have to leave this room and gather them from my stash. Ooh, unfortunate. All right, SB. Oh, already did the
Teabagging
thing on your
corpse.
turn. Yep.
loss on his corpse.
Scorpio, I guess, is just gonna fucking double move to get out there and help you.
Yeah, Shaw would be motioning him forward. Let's go, let's go!
Alright, let's see. 30 feet base. Wonder if I can do a straight line. So I do have to run in a straight line, but it will get me like 75 feet instead of 60. So I will take the run action with Scorpio. You guys just like, doof, 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 like boots pounding. Alright, Adalia. Adalia, what will you do? I'm gonna read you guys the other guy's description later. It's just a depressing, obituary.
We're meant to talk to these people.
I will tell you this. They all have a morale threshold at which they surrender. Unfortunately, you shot him for so much damage, it was before the morale threshold kicked in.
Oh, so he might have.
Let me see what his is, because you did 29. He had 28 left. Hold on, where's his? God damn. If he had gotten to 20 HP or below, he would have immediately surrendered.
Okay.
But instead, you just cored his fucking skull.
Oh, we had to shut off security. They were killing my friends.
So dark.
This is not going all the way we planned.
Oh my god. Alright, I mean, she's not gonna surrender yet. She's fucking full beans. Okay, okay. You see she pulls on her red goggles. They glow as she stares. She stares over at James, and she's like, two hands the pistol. She's gonna spend a resolve point here.
Oh, is she an operative too?
No. She's overloading the weapon
Oh, okay.
to try to power it up. And she's doing a tracking thing on you basically.
Okay.
What's your EAC?
19.
Okay, well it was a crit anyway, so I don't know why I
God
asked. So, never mind.
Just
Okay.
being cruel.
This is the most fucked set. Oh my god. Okay, she's gonna max damage that crit.
God.
Dads, what are you doing?
Okay, oh fuck. 30 sonic damage and you're deaf.
Okay. I can live with it.
James, you kind of rock back for a step and all you can hear is just the sound waves deafen you.
I was gonna shoot her fucking Technomancer, but might just shoot her now for that.
Good lord. Okay, now it's time for Dauros.
What's this movement like?
He's a little bit faster
Might
than
have
them.
to eat a charge here.
It's 35.
What does Dash get you?
Can he charge you? He's got a straight line. Yeah, he can.
Damn.
It's Minotaur time. Come here! He's gonna sprint towards you, go for the gore. He is not a blitz style soldier, unlike those guys in the tower though, so he's taking the penalty here. 25 against KC?
Yes.
Okay. Alright, the gore is gonna be 14 bludgeoning damage.
Yep.
And now we're at the top to James.
So I'm in melee range with him at least, right?
Yes, yes.
Alright. I am going to... Let's see. What's on this? Not running, but like dashing double movement, is that what is that again? Is it a standard or is that a move?
Move action, then you could use your standard action as another move. Yeah. It's
So would I
a
be able
weird
to-
thing where it's not technically a full round action. It's like using both actions.
Okay, so can I move double my speed and take a shot?
No, it would still use up your action to do it. So you couldn't also shoot.
Okay, so I might as well just run.
Yeah, I mean you could. It would if you take the run action. That will also provoke. You'll be at a You take an AC penalty, I believe.
Oh, okay, so what is it for? Am I able to run away or not run, but
I think you would
Full round
disengage.
action is you can go
I think you only
4
get to move-
times up to a straight line, but you gain the flat-footed condition.
right? But is there a way I can move that like disengages? Or
Withdraw is also a full round action. When you withdraw, you can move up to double your speed.
I'll do that.
And the first square you move through is not threatened by any enemies. Yeah.
Yeah, so back at 60, 70, 80.
Just full defensive.
Yeah.
We're gonna do a sweet triangle jump off the walls, ninja style. Shaw.
All right, I've already figured this out, so I am going to be doing 2 move actions as I go.
Okay.
Move 60 feet. That gets me to here. It looks like.
Just approximate
here, I
as
think?
best you can. Yeah, I think it's that square.
And then what I'm going to do is first, as part of the first move action, I'm sheathing the Storm Dashko. Part of the second move action, I'm grabbing the Roto Laser.
Okay, that tracks. Robots are basically out right now, so I'm just gonna remove them. We're fine.
Oh, Ben, I have a condition on me. Oh, I already took the bleed damage.
You already
so
took
that's
the
no
bleeding, but it is still going unless you take the action to stop it.
I'm not for now. So I already took it for this turn. I'll take it next turn.
Yeah. You took it before. You said.
Sprint you can just do like on a straight line, right?
Say that again. Running goes a straight line. Yeah, running is a straight line. Up to 4 times your distance.
So I will
Basically, like 80 feet.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Just get as much
Okay.
distance as I can.
Fine comes tearing around the corner. That's gonna be Shiari. Okay. I know where you are now, motherfucker. She holds up her hands, and you see 3 spheres of crackling blue energy begin to rotate around her fists, and she just like punches midair and sends 3 magic missiles sailing down the corridor towards you.
Okay.
Okay, 3 missiles. First one, 3 damage. Second one, 5 damage. Third one, 3 damage. So 11 total.
Alright.
SP.
Am I about to bleed blood for the first time?
Oh my god,
Might
it's
be.
finally happened! Who would have guessed that it would be in the completely boxed in metal arena where the sniper can't run? I will say, you have notably backed yourself into like the one room with no door.
I am also very
SB's
far
gonna
away from them.
move
That is true. You did make it a very far
Yeah.
away. Okay.
40 feet to just get in the between, try and as much as possible, which isn't really possible for SP because SP is small.
It's so hard to display this whole fight on screen.
And-
It's so spread out.
Just kind of get in way, and then let me check ranges quickly. I don't think I have it, but just in case. I think actually that's with us in range.
I do that? No.
No, it's just out of range. Okay. Then that'll be.
All right. Scorpio. Coming around the corner. Sees a Dahlia, and I gotta check the phrasing on one of his abilities here. Alright, he's gonna use his hit and run stuff where he can... he's gonna back up a little bit farther, actually, because he only move half speed. But he can still make a full attack. So he's gonna shoot twice.
If he's gonna shoot twice, it'd have to be with the laser pistol because the hand cannon is unwieldy.
Yeah, I think the laser, he's got the bonus to laser weapons now anyway, so I think that's actually, I was using it dumb. I should have used the Aphelion pistol before anyway. Which I don't think he has attributed the +1, so I'm going to give it a +1. Oh no, he has, okay.
Kill the caster, please.
Well, this was a Dahlia, but he is going to hit a Dahlia twice for 23 damage. These two, like, blue laser bolts sail through the air. You see a Dahlia turn. She's like, oh, shit. She's gonna, like, run over here to get behind cover, lean out and try to take a shot at Scorpio. It's gonna be a miss. It's gonna be Dauros. What is the range on his big gun? Alright, you said, how far away are you from Dauros is the question.
A little more than 80.
Okay, so he'll move up his 35 and then take one shot at you with the gun. This is gonna be against EAC. I'm not used to shooting you, so I have to keep asking, but
It's 19 for both.
19? Okay, then he will hit. Alright, that is going to be... okay, he doesn't... Let's see. Okay, add an extra d4. 12 electric damage.
Alright, I am into health now.
It's happened! Alright, James.
Alright.
I'll say Dahlia looked bloody just from those two hits, by the way.
Yeah, but I don't think I can see her, can I?
Not really. She definitely has some kind of cover. Yeah, that's a rough angle.
Yeah.
Maybe if like moved a bit closer this way, but that would also be getting closer to Dauros.
Yeah. What's the range on pistols?
I think it depends on some of the pistols, but what are you wielding?
Shock pistol, right?
Yeah.
I think it's like
Arc
60
pistol.
feet.
Yeah.
An arc pistol is 50 feet.
Alright, I am going to snipe at the Technomancer then.
Alright. Shoulder that rifle. Yep, trick attack goes off. Shiari also looks instantly bloodied.
Alright, and then I'm going to back up at 10 feet.
Alright, then it'll be Shaw.
Okay.
I do think we should try and keep Shiori at least alive.
Yeah. Well, you guys can run up and knock her out.
Yeah.
Did Dalros take a 5-foot step to shoot at me?
No, he moved like
Or did-
25 feet.
Man,
Oh.
that's as far as I can get. Do I have at least an angle, even with partial cover on Shiari from there?
Yeah, if you can reach her with distance.
I do. It's 120 feet on the roto laser.
Yeah, it's basically like you're like leaning out from cover to shoot her. You can shoot her.
Yeah, 100%. So you see, Shaw lurches around the corner and kind of similar to the Terminator from the recent trailer from 40K, hefts the roto laser and spins it up and fires a burst at the Technomancer. All right.
Let's see it.
19 against DAC.
Oh, absolutely.
So 20 damage straight.
Alright, she staggers back, leaning against the door frame, almost like knees buckling, and it's just like holds their hands up, and the gun clatters from the fingertips.
Good. That's my turn.
Alright, they'll put the little white flag on her. Or fine. I keep saying her and she and they and him, but specifies they use all of them, in case anyone was curious about Shiara.
It's an android.
It?
It? How dare you? That's not one of the ones
I
that
will,
she uses.
I guess double move out to here.
Okay.
And
Once you
that'll
make your
be-
shot, I'm gonna BRB for 1 second because I'm
No,
realizing the same
I'm not
thing.
shooting.
Oh, okay. Switch there. Okay.
I have to double move to get out here.
I'm realizing the same thing where I feel like everyone in my building is using heat, which happened last time we did the session, and now it's getting too hot in here. Alright. Give me 1 sec. I'm just gonna run to the other room and turn on the thermostat.
Okay, I think for fine hacking the frosts off saved us.
Fine, as per usual, affecting the environment has saved our asses.
Yes. I think I was kind of spacing out there, but Chiari seems like she's surrendering.
They've surrendered, yeah.
I think Adalia is probably going to try to head for the airlocks if she
Oh,
gets
sweet cold
demoralized.
air. Take me.
Yeah, it's Doros is gonna be the toughest one to talk down.
We're just going to kill Daros. He wants me dead.
Shiara has surrendered. Espy. Shiari.
It's like I have to scroll up again. Espy is just gonna shoot at Daros.
Damn. Alright. Slams into Daros, making him stagger back a little half pace for 17. Looks pretty close to bloody now. Electricity flickering between the horns. Scorpio is going to move up and try to do a single strike with the micro-serrated sword, which will hit. And Adalia also throws her pistol to the ground. She's like, this isn't worth the pay. I'm not dying for this.
The juice ain't worth the squeeze.
Surrender. The juice ain't worth the squeeze.
I love that saying.
That's really good, honestly. So she's out too. Dauros is like, cowards. Even if you weren't friends with him, he was working with us. And if SB has him open, feel free to attack. But he is going to zigzag past and try to make another shot on James. That's gonna hit.
Yeah.
8 electricity damage.
Yep.
Stavros.
It's 34.
And now it is James.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a pistol, a snipe shot, and get behind this cover.
step over Koru's body.
I'm using his body as cover.
Jesus. 20, that does hit. And once again, blowing by the threshold where he would have surrendered. 30 is gonna take him out. You just punch a hole through his chest as he dies with a snort. And that is going to bring us out of combat.
So it's poorly so quickly.
Okay, before we do anything, let me add up some fucking XP over here. I'm gonna add as if Scorpio is here as well. And then, technically, you did defeat the security bot, so that's 3 Luminance class.
Shaw, you may want to get up here and make sure we don't crash into something.
Everyone's gonna get 2400 XP. You see the 2 remaining crew members kind of just like file up to the bridge at gunpoint. And you can take the full round action now to just get rid of your bleeding now, Shaw, presumably. Alright. Yeah, I assume you guys kind of shove the bodies away from the valuable instruments.
Yeah. Hey, Shaw, you want to take his gun?
It's not that crazy, to be honest with you.
Shaw, we can't hear you. You're lighting up, but nothing's coming up.
Shit, sorry. All right,
go.
sorry, I had to use nothing for a second. Shaw,
There you go.
Shaw's moving forward, taking the helm and stuff like that, and he's just like, he's exasperated. This is not how we wanted this to go.
I think
Did you
B
want-
is pilot's chair.
What is Dauros's gun?
I
just
mean,
gonna
I
have
can
a
just
look at
toss
it.
you guys their gear. Hold on. Let me just go down the list in order, because that'll be way easier.
I want whatever the fuck Dahlia shot me with.
Hold on.
Oh yeah, you're
wait,
here.
do you mean
You're
what
hearing.
the android shot you with?
Yeah, well, no, it's the sonic pistol that you got the net 20 on. He's hearing the bells for 20 minutes.
For 20 minutes.
Jesus. Okay.
I don't know if it's for
that's-
20 minutes. I imagine that's what's happening.
Well, I just had major deja vu, but that's a Dahlia. Whoa, this is... I don't like that at all. I just had the worst sense of deja vu ever.
What's that?
I don't know, just everything about the map looks so familiar. And everything we just said. I don't know. Ugh, creepy.
Huh?
What, deja vu?
No, I know that. I'm just which part?
Just all of it. The the gear I just put in, the way the map looks right now, what you guys are just saying, I feel like I've lived it before.
I mean, like the other times we've tried to do something and it's all gone disastrously wrong.
But more specific than that. Alright, that's a Dahlia's shit. She did a lot of damage because she was critting and empowering her gun, by the way.
Yeah. I think it's just a regular sonic pistol. Actually.
Yeah,
It's a thunder strike.
it's
Yeah, it's
not
only 1d8.
crazy. Alright, Dauros.
Can I take the key card and the mag boots from that, guys?
Yeah.
Unless someone else wants the boots.
The main thing I want is the jetpacks in the emergency bay, but we'll come back to that later.
Yeah.
It's all Dauros' shit. Then we're gonna do Koru. And then Shiari. Oh, sorry. Copy and paste, like the little COM and AR and stuff is just what books those guns got added in.
Gotcha, no worries. We'll go through this later. Yeah, jeez. At some point, Shaw's going to help himself to one of the jetpacks in the emergency bay, but we'll come back to that. I imagine James might want one of those too.
Yeah.
Alright, the first person you killed, I'll give you a little blurb about them. Koru Mahar Lavini, aka Koru, to his friends, is the most recent addition to the team. Joined 2 years ago after assisting in an exploration on Casterville, and he has a keen, inquisitive mind. His shy streak makes him easily flustered in social situations, though he's grown quite fond of his teammates. He's even nursing a serious crush on Shiari 8. Glad we blew this man's brains out instantly.
This is about survival, man.
nursing a crush.
Yeah, it really was now, for real. Psst,
It was not
Psst.
our intention to kill them all. I
I'm
will
just
say
gonna-
that.
I'm just gonna go ahead and throw this next part in quotes for you guys about Daros, the other one you killed. Daros is a kind soul who likes nothing more than to unwind by playing his guitar. He is, however, fiercely protective of his friends.
I mean, that's not wrong.
Shaw.
I feel
Yeah.
like of all the people you guys have killed, these two are like the least deserving.
Wasn't
Holy
the plan. It wasn't the plan.
Look,
Shaw,
they just
Shaw is
left
just
us
muttering
alone.
that to himself. It wasn't the plan.
Well, Shaw plonks down in the chair at the front. I'm guessing the others have all come up there, and he just you see him kind of, with his thumb and his forehand finger, he's kind of rubbing the space between his eyes and stuff, just like. He looks over at Shiari. Your boy just had to be that observant on the console.
She looks over, and Shari's just like, I don't. Why did you kill him? Those bots have stun gear. They would have just knocked you out.
And once we were
Don't have
knocked out,
stun gear?
Huh? Well, what'd you say, Nix?
We don't have stun gear.
Oh, that's why you did. She's like, I just. What are you even doing here?
we're here to rob your shit.
It's not our shit. We got hired for this job.
Well, then you won't care too much when we take it.
I mean, I care a little bit now that you killed my friends, but I'm not exactly in a position to do anything about it, am I?
We didn't
So-
really want to kill your friends. It wasn't like we intended to.
Adalia, she's like, you didn't have to! You look over and Adalia, unlike Shiara, is like just full crying from under the red goggles.
Was it a little bit like reciprocated, this crush? Do we think?
Well, he was crushing on the android. Adalia is the one crying, though, so mayhaps there might have been
Okay.
some crisscross
As-
stars of lovers. I imagine if Scorpio was here, he'd be very touched by that. She just shakes her and is like, well, I hope it was worth it, because you can find some bits and bobs around the ship, but there's not exactly a fucking fortune in here.
Right, and about the drop-off that you were going to have.
What? I mean, we're en route already.
Scorpio.
Say that again, next.
This, like, having not the emotionally capable person on the team, I feel like this is the worst time for that.
Shaw just pipes up for a second. Stop. Everybody stop. This has gone on enough. Shaw just looks over at Shiari. I'm sorry. This went badly wrong. I don't know what else to say. So, we got an option here. We got the ship, we got the bits and bobs. What's the procedure for doing the handover and getting the onload at the station? Do please tell us now.
She kind of glares up at you for a second. Look, alright. The golden thread. I guess in about 3 days or so now. I don't even know what time it is right now. It's gonna get to Fortune's Heart. Big old sunburst-shaped space station. Right in the middle of the drift. Once we dock, we were gonna disembark. I think that's pretty much the only safe time to disembark before decontamination protocols begin.
What do you mean?
They'll scour the ship of life to make sure nothing unwanted is there, make sure it's all clean, and then, I don't know, at some point they'll start loading it back up. That's not our job. We weren't gonna do that.
Shaw exhales.
What are
What's
what
that?
are their defenses like on the station?
I mean, I'll tell you what, they have a bunch more of those luminance bots. And the CEO captain, tricky fellow. But look, you don't have to get rid of us, okay? It's feasible that other people would be arriving. You could just say you're people who came in for the auction. There was a Callistocrat was gonna meet us at the docking bay. He's what was their name? You tell she's like panicking. She's like, Estrier Izarda Jais of Clan Castris, House Tavora. The other looks to her friend. She's like, sworn friend of the blood of Myrrh. I don't know. He had a million titles.
Okay.
So once we undock the station and this gets loaded back up, are you coming with, or are you staying at the station? I mean, they're going to find out one way or another. You may not want to be there when they find out.
What, you keep us on the ship with you?
Shaw looks over. As much as it might surprise you, we have no great love of killing people unnecessarily. You work with us. No reason we can't see that you get out of this okay.
You can tell she's listening to you, but her eyes are just like fixed on the bodies.
Shaw gets up from the chair for a moment. I'm guessing he's probably like 2 or 3 feet taller than her.
Oh, easily.
He kneels down, looks. This wasn't supposed to go this way. I genuinely am sorry. No way I can make it right. But at the very least, I can see that you and your friend here see another job.
Give me a diplomacy check. Could be a lower DC.
All right. Flat D20 for all the marbles. Actually, no, I have a +2. Shocking. God damn it.
You just needed a 10, which the bonus will get it too.
No. It's that's with the 2 factored in. I have a +2 to the skill. I rolled a 7.
No,
I don't
yeah,
have a
you get a +5 from
Oh, okay.
a convincing argument, basically. Well, I mean, it doesn't say that, but that's usually what I do for certain scenarios. Look, we'll stay with you, but it honestly might be better to hide. I know there's a whole lot of movers and shakers there, apparently, and I don't know, they got some person everyone's spooked of over there. I think they're trying to keep everyone in line. It's This guy, Elamar. That name spark a recognition for you, James. Go ahead and give me a culture check with the lower DC from bounty hunting. Okay. Elamar is a notoriously capable assassin. Very little's known about him because, in a manner sometimes similar to yours, he likes to hunt with a rifle, and indeed has a helmet with a blacked out face visor. But one thing.
So what you're saying?
Yeah, go
So
ahead.
what you're saying is I could kill him, take his helmet, and just pass for him easily.
It's when you sent me the first art for James, it's shockingly close.
Given that I know of him, can we see the artwork to see how close it is?
You know what? I'd say, yeah. It's honestly, since you know him and could describe him, I'm gonna give me a second. I didn't have his handout ready because I didn't think we'd see him today, but I will show you guys early. All right, let's see. Where's Elamar? Famed assassin and operative Elamar.
I want his gun.
I thought you'd say that. What would, pray tell, what would a sniper operative PC want with something called a phantom assassin rifle?
Does his have a suppressor flash hider on it?
I mean, you can transfer yours to it.
Yeah.
It's got some stuff. Don't you worry about it.
Right. Someone might inherit my scope.
I'd be okay with that. I can use that.
It's genuinely so
So-
funny next to yours.
Are we like of similar builds too? Like, what race is he as well?
He is a male human operative.
Male human operative.
Boy.
I don't think I put stats for his height. Can we just say that they're like pound for pound the same height?
That's,
in a way?
yeah, we're definitely gonna say that because that's way funnier. Dude,
Have
that's
people ever mistaken me for Elamar?
honestly probably, dude. I've been waiting like I've been waiting the whole time we've been doing this fucking campaign for us to get to this part. Oh my god.
This is like some... Yeah, this is like...
Do you remember what I was telling you earlier, James? I couldn't believe how well everyone's characters kept fitting. Like, Refine, when there was, like, Android problems the company was having. 2 Vesks, and you guys immediately go to the Veskarium. I was also talking about this. I was like, are they fucking with me? Like, yeah, they gotta be fucking. There's no way. Oh my god.
God damn it, pause.
Well, yeah, I got alt tab back over. I knew it was gonna be the Spider-Man meme. Oh, holy fuck. Okay.
I gotta ask. Pull down the veil for a sec. Was this meant to go a different way? Were we meant to just take him out peacefully, or sneak aboard the station?
I mean, I will say it does account for the fact that you might just kill them.
Yeah.
I don't want to give too much because there's still stuff in the works right now as we're going through space. But there are certainly scenarios in which they could have like helped you guys more.
I would have preferred that, but
Yeah.
it just... This went... we
Yeah,
rolled
same.
badly.
I will say,
This-
kind of another peek behind the curtain. Like, I keep track of a lot of stuff per this AP's like design to see what road you guys are on. There's like the high road, the low road, the mid road, and like this is like probably the single biggest thing you guys have ever done to like detract points to one side.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's the nature of stealing stuff and doing bounty hunter work. It's like,
I mean, it fits the like the. I was gonna say the lore, like the genre. You know what I mean? Like it was a bad job. It went bad.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's You see it in Firefly. They try to do a good thing, and sometimes it just goes badly wrong.
Yeah.
In all
Yep.
in all fairness, Dalros tried to kill me. I think the one I'd feel the worst about is Koru, because I kind of shot Koru and he immediately took cover and I shot him again and killed him.
Literally all Koru did was get shot, yell on the comms like help, someone's shooting at me, heal himself, and then get shot in the head.
Honestly, the yelling is kind of why I did it. It's like he's there signaling the alarm and he can shut off the hack if SP tries it.
It's one of those things where it's like if he was a civilian, he would have surrendered there and then, but like he's a merc getting paid for a job. If he still got health, he was going to at least try to let the others know, but like it just got him killed.
Like everyone's got skin in the game. This is how it can end up. It kind of sucks it went this way.
Yeah, it's also one of those things where like you did 29, he had 28. So like, if you'd done like 27, he would have surrendered. Like it was like bad dice and bad scenario in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
And
because on the flip side of things, if Refine hadn't been able to shut the bots down, that could have easily been the three of us dead in the back.
Yeah.
Well, they definitely would have. They would have for sure just knocked you out. They were coming at you non-lethally.
Would Koru have tried to shut off the hack if we had tried? If he'd been alive to?
That's not really his thing. I mean, he could have tried. That's more Shiara 8's thing.
Okay.
She's the engineer of the ship. He was the science officer, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Given how she sort of said she would boil me alive, is she? You said Adalia was the one crying behind her goggles. Is Shiari also broken up?
Shiari seems more of like a friendship thing. It's like Koru like Shiari. Shiari seems sad that her friend's dead. Adalia seems a little bit more than like a friend died levels of sad about them. So he liked Android. Adalia liked Koru.
Yeah. And again, Shaw's never been one for hiding, and you can tell he's clearly not. He is not overjoyed at all about this
he's
particular
not happy
situation.
about this outcome.
I think even if we had known that they were just trying to, because I kind of knew that's what they were doing, but like, if we get knocked down, we get turned over to when we get to the station.
That's
and
another thing, right? Like, you're not wrong. Like, like they didn't want to kill you, but like, what's gonna happen if you get turned over at a secret base to a all Callistocrat government? You know?
Yeah, that's gonna be a tough breakout.
As soon as our bounty gets posted, we get turned over and
we're done.
Tortured.
And it's been days at this point. Like, it might be being posted as you guys are like in the drift jump.
Yeah. We might have time to just get in there, get out, and then all hell will break loose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shaw would definitely nod to that. We can't fuck around on this. Yeah. We do the turnover. We get the cargo loaded. I don't know how the hell we get back on board once the cargo's loaded. We'll have to figure that out as we go. But
you said Elamar is the main guy. Is he coming on board at all for this?
The CEO captain?
Yeah.
This would seem to be at least a bit below his purview.
Okay.
He said you guys were gonna get met by that Izatra J's person, who is like, I was gonna say he's a rich aristocrat, but like they're all rich Callistocrats. But he is like a higher ranking Callistocrat that's probably coming in to like be part of the monthly auction. So if he's there, the auction's going down.
Right.
SP can probably stay on the ship, right?
They're going to do a sweep, though.
They would. I would
well,
assume that
they're just going to kill everything that's alive on the ship. SP's not.
Well, they said decontaminate.
Like, oh, that's true.
The Shaw kind of grimaces at.
I mean, if you guys are discussing that out loud, I think at least Shiari would be like, "Look, it might just be an organic sweep. I don't know. I'm not a Callistocrat."
I think we just play it safe and get off.
She's like, all I was told was to, once we're there, disembark. They're gonna do decontamination protocols, and we were gonna get paid, and then we were gonna we were supposed to have a prearranged transport back to Absalom Station from a different docking bay, and that
okay,
was.
so you're not
She's like,
you're not taking this one back, right?
She's like, we weren't. Our job was to escort it here. Clearly, that didn't work very well, but that was what we were getting paid for. Once we were there, we were supposed to receive our credits. No questions asked. Get on the transport back to Absalom and get the fuck out of there.
And our goal was just the cargo that was being put upon this one, right?
Yeah, we can't
Yeah.
take the ship. It's too hot a commodity once we've taken it.
You could like,
Shaw
if it
Rubs
was,
is-
you could try, but
We'd have to find the right fence for it, and that's
yeah,
gonna be a hard
it would
thing.
be
while we're-
difficult to find a fence that would like want to cross the Callistocrats.
So
And Shaw rubs his eyes. There's one other problem. We're gonna have to explain why there's two bodies on board when we get there. And you could see there's just like he hates saying it. He hates saying it.
do you want to say your goodbyes first?
So Shaw kind of looks over. Give them. Let's... Shaw looks deeply pained.
What are you gonna do? Space them?
I'd prefer not to.
Adalia's kind of just like, you can tell she's like tensing her jaw so fucking hard, trying like not to say or do anything, and she's like, this is so fucked. This is so fucked.
I tell you what.
We could hold on.
Wait.
Is there? Let's rack our brains for a way to. Is it possible we got boarded and we say that these two...
Wait. I know. We have to use the Shaw motions, the null space containers you guys have. We can take them out in those.
Yeah.
You see,
And-
Adalia kind of looks up at that, surprised. She's like, could we take the bodies?
So Shaw kind of looks over at James because like, who had the null space? I think you had one, and then I think
Scorpio.
Well,
I
'cause
think
you
Scorpio
guys-
had the other.
Scorpio's got a normal one, I'm pretty sure, and then you have one that's like shaped like a basket from the fish conglomerate.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think I would rather hang on to the unique one in that particular case. I would offer to take Scorpio if he's willing to part with his, and then I'll repay him and buy him a new one as soon as we have the money, the funds for it.
I mean, out of character, I feel like that's something that I feel like that's something Scorpio would do.
So
But either way,
Shaw said,
I think before that becomes an issue, I think he'll be back for next session. So. 'Cause-
yeah. So and I think as long as he he as a character as the person is okay with that, and Shaw will of course Scorpio's been looking after Shaw. Shaw will make sure he's makes it right. No, I don't want to just space him. And if Scorpio's okay with that, we'll see to it that you guys can take them off the ship.
You see, they kind of stop short of like saying that's kind of you, but they nod, and you see that they're at least a little grateful for that.
We can understand where we're all coming from. We wanted to get paid. We tried to do a heist that went bad. They rightfully tried to defend their ship, and were unable to do so.
Bad.
Under the problem is that under other circumstances, we'd probably be buying each other beers,
Yeah.
It's like, look,
which I think is why Shaw is again kind of when he's not. Again, I know he kind of came over and to look Shiari in the eye and for that one part, but I think otherwise he's very much kind of sagged back in the chair, kind of leaned forward, one elbow on the armrest, kind of very much, kind of rubbing with the space between his eyes, not very much kind of pondering where we go from here. But yeah, if Scorpio's okay with that, then yeah, we'll use that to get your friends off here, and I'll repay him with a new one once we're off the ship. So we can talk with Marcus about that later.
I think we end up going on the same ship and just the thing that would be that's to be loaded on here is it's at auction currently, right?
We don't know. We don't know what treasures. We just know that they're going here to load treasure. We don't know which Callistocrat this ship belongs to. We don't know what.
Because like when you first got here, like you guys thought it was like already
We thought-
loaded up with treasure. That was the thing.
Yeah, so that was the thing, is we had bad information. I mean, which isn't necessarily Tarika's. I guess it is kind of Tarika's fault, but
I mean, if we're stealing
I
from
still
the
think
auction,
Shrek is trying to steal our ship.
are we going to try to steal from the
Sad.
auction? I think that's how we'd get paid here, because
I mean, here's the thing. Like these auctions are. There's gonna be
Way
some
out of our pay grade.
expensive shit being auctioned.
these are way out of our pay grade, I'm sure. This is me speaking out of character. Shaw probably wouldn't know that, but
I mean, I think it was.
I guess I shouldn't say that. Shaw probably wouldn't
James
know that.
got the high culture earlier. You'd heard about the auctions before. This is like where valuable shit is collected and auctioned.
So I've heard of Elamar before. Like, we're both bounty hunters. Kind of describe his. Like, I know he's a badass assassin sniper, but like,
He's so cool.
yeah, well, like,
What do you want to know about him?
morality-wise, how does he stack up? What rumors have I heard of him?
He is. I mean, alignment-wise, the easiest way to put it, he's chaotic neutral. He's not gonna be the type of assassin that's like, I took the contract is all that matters. Like, here we go.
He's in it for
Job
himself.
of else. He's in it for himself. He, does his job, and he does it well enough that people hire him a lot, but it's not to say he doesn't also go off and do his own stuff, like do things that benefit him instead of the client.
As far as like abilities, is it possible we take him down, or is he just that fucking good?
I think based on that earlier role from James, I think James Wilco would know, like, he probably couldn't do it alone. With the other three of you backing him up, not impossible.
Right. And
But potentially
when
even
they
likely if you can, like, catch him in the right way. You know what I mean? Like, if it's not on his terms.
yeah, if you said the main forces were the same sort of like security bots, right?
Yeah, the station doesn't have like really like a guard corps, like city guard or anything. The main security force is those bots, probably supplemented by more powerful individuals. But like the core of the force is those luminance bots.
Yeah. So it is, given like Elamar's sort of abilities, it's possible we sneak in there, take him out, and steal some shit.
Oh, it's possible.
So I want to say this to Shiari and Adalia, that if we're stealing shit, I don't know if they get paid. Like, are those credits traceable at all, or are they able to just take the credits and run?
Like the credits they get for showing up.
Yeah.
She's like, if I had to guess, they're probably just unmarked cred sticks to keep this whole operation as secretive as possible.
Right. So you guys, you get your cred sticks, and then we'll try to get our loot.
See Shiari and Nadalia glance at each other. Yeah. I mean, if that's what keeps us alive, then yeah. We'll take the money and go. We didn't know. Well, I guess they're not going to buy. We didn't know it if the bodies are missing, but who knows if those rich fucks will even check how many of us signed on the crew. Look, nothing about this was good, but we'll take the bodies and go and not make anything more of it.
Would we want to be taking the same ship out of here?
I mean, that assumes there's another barge like this there.
Well, they have transportation.
There's definitely other barges for sure. Like,
yeah, just
Windfall class barges are like their main shipping system.
let's hope for something speedy.
They definitely
Well.
have other stuff too. Like, it's not just this.
Well, it's also speaking out of character for a bit. Essentially, whatever we can fit in the tuna has to fit within 4 cargo holds, so that can affect our decision a little bit.
When I get the chance, I want to check to see if Adalia has messed up anything else on the ship besides the robots.
I mean, you got a couple days. You could.
Can we talk to her and see what was up that she was concerned about?
Yeah, you can talk about it.
At some point before we start getting into the rest of it, Shaw just walks into the kitchen and just has the replicator, and no crazy cocktail or anything this time. He just has whatever like the stiffest equivalent of like Veskarian brandy is, and just gulps it down into one thing in a single swig. And probably from somewhere else on the ship, for the first time, you actually hear a loud, just like screaming bestial fuck, and that's it.
Yeah, they look at each other, surprised. Oof. Okay. You ask her, she's like, I mean, I didn't do. The bots were wrong? She's like, I thought I was upgrading them.
I mean, I guess you could say it was a security upgrade.
There you go.
I was wondering if there's anything else that you upgraded, and also we heard earlier you saying that something was wrong while you were in the engine room, and we were wondering what that might be.
Oh, yeah, I was just talking about the code on those robots. I thought it was shitty.
I don't know what it was like before, so I don't know.
I guess I might have been wrong. Look, I mean, there's lots of random stuff on the ship I guess you could look for.
I think Shaw would help the others where possible as we kind of case the place and look for whatever might be helpful to help us get by on the station.
Alright, let's see. What's useful gear for you guys? There's a navigational map of Packed World space that could be useful for navigating back home. There's a bonus to that. Guys do a sweep. There's a bottle of 2 bottles. There's a lot of rich stuff. Well, not a lot, but it's a rich vehicle, and if someone rich shows up that needs stuff here, so there's 2 bottles of Veskarium rum. So you're kind of right on the money with that.
Oh, all right.
In the drawer of the guest stateroom, there is a gold embossed copy of the Prophecies of Calistrade, an empty silver jewelry box, and 2 vials of pheromone perfume designed to affect humans.
Why y'all looking at me?
I think it gives you like a set bonus against you. I don't even remember what pheromonal perfume does right away. +2 on charisma-based checks against that species.
Out of curiosity, does everyone have any points in stealth, or is it just?
So I have no points, but my background
Points
gives me
in
an extra
stealth.
bonus in it. So
Okay.
I had +2 from that, and then +4 for my dex.
I might ask the people maybe grab a skill focus stealth and put a point into stealth next.
I mean, I have 11 in stealth. I will say that. Like,
Yeah.
Oh, it's at least better than Scorpio and Kieran's would have been. But yeah, I'll have to look into it. It's one of those ones I thought I could get away with my good dex, no armor check penalty, and
Fair.
my background.
I think this whole campaign is focused on stealth, though, to some degree.
Not all of it.
I
Shaw
will
might
have
I will say
more
Shaw
points.
might well consider it, but we'll see. But that's a later
I
problem.
will put more points in stealth again once I have caught up on bluff, which was what we decided I should put some points into.
Yeah. I have 13 bonus and bluff. I might put some into diplomacy because I have nothing.
I have a little bit. My social skills are lacking, unsurprisingly. I have a little
There's,
bit in intimidate, but that's about it.
Another board game. Well, not last one's a video game that you guys have, but there's a board game that gives you guys increased bonuses to flank. It's called Imperial Conquest. And those are the only big ticket stuff. Except for the crates that I said were filled with things in that first cargo hold you went in that you didn't want to open the crates.
Oh, in 2A.
Well, there is 2 Mark III riot grenades, 2 Mark III hollow grenades, and a Mark II web grenade.
They're not lethal.
But yeah, that's kind of all the stuff.
Yeah, we may want to buy some like non-lethal options. Just as
Shaw nods. I'd agree with that. This was unnecessary.
To be fair, Tarika did suggest that.
Oh.
I missed that part.
Oh.
Well, she was basically
She
just like,
suggested not killing them.
she
I thought we might
suggested-
be able to convince. I thought we might be able to convince them to surrender. I didn't foresee it going this badly this quickly.
she might have just said that. I in my head, I remember I thought I had her say something like, you know, do you guys have a way not to just kill them? But she might have just been like, hey, you don't have to kill them.
I think that was more. If I recall, that was more what she said.
That might have been what I'd said, to be fair.
She also suggested this would be an easy job with no hiccups.
Well, here we are.
Gonna have to call Tarika's mom now.
The next tier up. Okay. For the next few days, is there anything else you guys want to do? Because there is something that is going to occur in a moment.
Shaw would probably just try to be again and if there's any way I can help refine, because again my abilities are limited in this case, but I would probably try and help refine and James as much as possible. Like just if there's anything on the computer systems, anything else we might find that might at least help us talk our way onto the station. I don't know what I'm looking for exactly, but Shaw kind of in this case kind of knows to let the computer folks do their work to see if there's anything else of any other information of value.
You guys give me computer checks. You find anything?
I find it all.
Jesus. All right. You guys already got a lot of the information out of the people. One thing I will say is if you guys take 10 minutes of work per robot you guys killed, you could get 2,500 credits out of each robot.
We'll do that.
Because you guys definitely have 10 minutes.
Yeah, we'll do that at some point. Let's get something worth our while. I'm not gonna. I can't speak for the rest of. I'm not gonna
You do get
invest,
like
but
a itemized list of notable locations on Fortune's Heart. There is number 1, Crown Jewel, which is a lavish restaurant. Basically, knowing it now, I'll give you guys bonuses later, but I don't want to read the full paragraph of each place to you guys. There is Luster, a high-end boutique. The Hanging Gardens are a 3-dimensional construct of a beautiful botanical garden using hover technology. There is the Gilden View Theater. There are the Astrier's Suite, which is the guys coming to see you. They're like high-ranking individual suites. There is the Auction Hall, the Peachtree Lounge, which offers cutting-edge mixology, the Prixie Mary, or the Prix Mary, which is a extremely famous restaurant in this circle. There's a presentation hall, and there is a meditation room. As well as a tea house, bank, and even a fitness center. And with that, you guys get a map of Fortune's Heart. I'm going to give you a map as well as the outside.
I'll yoink one of those jetpacks, by the way.
Same.
Ooh, I guess I don't know the... Well, we'll get to the map when we get there, but I will show you guys exactly what you are looking for to appear in the drift, which is this.
Subtle.
You bet.
Yeah.
All right.
It's a mile in diameter.
I do agree with James. I'm going to yoink one of those jetpacks, though. And I'm at least going to try and integrate it a bit with my armor so it looks a bit less obvious that I've poached one of their emergency suits.
Fair enough.
I'll just put mine in my backpack until we get on the station. I already have jump jets for the time being.
I don't know. A jetpack.
On the fourth day, it's the day before you guys get there, alarms begin to blare through the ship as it jolts violently, as though hit by turbulence in an atmosphere being struck by a large object. Give me one moment.
Considering remember what happened with the drift leeches, does this strike me as familiar?
Oh, this is not what I wanted. Whoops. I wanted in game. Okay. Perhaps a little bit similar. Shiari 8, if you are allowing her to be on the bridge through the time, she's like, holy shit, did you see that? The ship rocks again. She points out the window. You see something fly by. Just, it looks like a... I don't know what the fuck was it, like a reptile bat? Whatever it was, you see it looks huge sized. And even as it flies by your window, you feel something else slam into the rear of the ship. Oh, fuck. She like looks at one of the instruments nearby. She's like, they're getting in through the airlock.
Shaw hits the intercom. Income aboard us. Airlock. Get after now.
I'm going to level my rifle on the captain's chair, pointing at the airlock.
I'll
you guys
my
basically
rifle,
get
guess, SC.
You have enough time to get into whatever positions you want, essentially.
I think they're getting on one way or another. Just get ready to light them up.
Yeah, Shaw's going to move into position.
I mean, we have 2 snipers, so standing at the end of the hallway is kind of ideal for us.
Yeah, Shaw's going to move... Where am I?
Do Adalia... I take it we didn't give Adalia and Shiari their weapons back, did we?
I assumed not.
I'm going to toss my static pistol to Adalia. Or actually, I took her sonic pistol. I'll just give her sonic pistol back.
She snatches it out of the air, kind of looks at you as like a charged moment. And then
and we would have recovered all of our health. We would have recovered our stamina and 4 days worth of health, you said?
Yeah.
So
all of it?
For you, probably.
How much do you recover on a day?
Equivalent to your level.
Yeah. 4 times 6, that's 24.
7. We're level 7.
Oh. Right. So, sorry, what did she do?
So we recovered 28.
Yeah. So, sorry, what did she do when I I tossed her pistol back.
She like there was like a charge moment where she like hesitates, like looking down at it, but then nods and like presses her back against the door frame over there, like looking down the hall, getting ready.
Is someone giving Shiari a weapon, or does she have one? / need one?
She doesn't super need one. She recharged her spells.
All right.
Okay.
The ship rocks again, and something begins forcing its way through the airlock.
Right. I think Shaw and Scorpio would kind of take the forward position here since our weapons are shorter range.
Fair enough. Well, my roll 20.
So I have 120 feet on my range on my. And I would have fashioned a new grenade, of course.
Some of the air is like decompressing as the airlock struggles to come to terms with two large creatures, huge even, forcing their way into the ship. I'm gonna make them even bigger so you can see. You see two of these beasts pushing through.
Huge.
As what?
Just fun to deal with, it looks like.
As the lead one enters, turns back as like even as like air is kind of like rushing out. Its long tongue flicks out. It's like, good, finally, out of this disgusting dimension. Kill them, but leave enough to sail us free. If you guys would like to make a mysticism check.
Oh, that'll go well. Actually, I'm not trained in it.
What check is this?
Mysticism.
Also, Ben, don't forget to
Is
reset
this-
Scorpio's stamina.
Yes, I'll reset.
Is this related to drift stuff?
Not technically, no.
Okay.
These people are stuck in the drift. I mean, you would know that like this is something that's stuck in the drift right now. All right. 28, 33. Okay. You don't know a lot about their abilities, but you would recognize these creatures as Shantax, bizarre winged creatures, a incongruous blend of reptile and bird. They look rather ungainly, but are rather graceful, even able to soar through vacuum as easily as they do through atmosphere. Slimy scales, vaguely horse-like head, dagger-like teeth in a wide maw, usually about 30 feet from nose to tail. They've scattered around a few planets out in the galaxy, but they are known to sail through the void of space or in the voids between other realms. Likely these ones were pulled directly into the drift during someone's jump, who knows how long ago. But despite their bestial appearances, you know that Shantax are highly intelligent, even if their voices do sometimes sound like glass grinding against stone. I'll say one more fact you guys get, or two more, because you got 33 over there. You got over 30. One, immune to cold. Two, they hate starships. Almost as if the energies exuded by an active power core cause them some sort of internal discomfort. Alright. That's all we'll know. I feel like that's probably a good place to pause so he can fight them next time.
Yeah, I did have one thing. Like,
Yes.
Ben, I think since we were getting ready to prepare for borders, would it have been possible for me to have the roto laser like ready to mount up in my offhand with a grenade primed in my main hand?
Yeah, like I said, this took enough time of them having to like force their way in. You guys can set up wherever you want.
Okay.
If that tells you anything about what these guys like to fight, you guys can set up wherever you want. All right.
I mean,
Pause there.
James has a clear shot the whole way down, so
It's true.
Yeah, so fine.
The heist has hit some snags, but with a perhaps one of the most money-filled auctions in the known galaxy on the horizon, perhaps not all opportunity for monetary gain has been lost.
I mean, that's where the loot would have come from anyway.
Presumably.
And oddly enough, I think it's better we found out that they were going to do a sweep now, because if we had waited for them to load, they would have just found us.
or we would have just been killed by the decontamination. But yeah,
Yeah.
you ever see that episode of Star Trek where they do that to the Enterprise? There was one of the old episodes of Next Generation where they did that. I won't spoil it, but it was one of the better ones.
My cat keeps grabbing my pants leg.
I feel like this will be a good bonding moment between us and them. We're not going to be friends after this, but at least we might get along and get out of here just fine.
Yeah, that did not go as well as I'd hoped.
No. Did not.
Yeah, not ideal, admittedly.
Everyone takes a level in operative now.
Everyone takes a level in operative. Stop grabbing my leg. I know you want me to finish the stream, you dick. He heard me say we were wrapping up, and he's fucking leaping out of his bed. Oh my god.
I think I
Something like
spent
that.
like 4,000 channel points this session.
Jesus. He also just I'll bring him up here on the desk now. He just tried to jump up to grab my head and just jumped his head into the underside of the desk.
Yeah, mine is still asleep in the other room. She has.
You don't sometimes.
I just saw at the very top there someone redeemed "Oh Stop."
Oh god, I forgot about that earlier.
Yeah, Marcus sent that. I don't know what that was.
No, it's like the flirty one. I
Oh.
Yeah, I had a plan for that, and then I got distracted by you guys killing them. But I will make use of the O stop next time for sure. I will rethink the initial plan that I had with that redemption.
Yeah, that was not. I mean, sniper gonna snipe. You know, just that's how it goes.
Yeah, well, no point dwelling on the past when you've got two giant bat lizards coming in.
I think I would have made that call regardless of killing the guy who's setting off alarms.
That's fair.
Yeah, but I think next time we probably should consider if we have like a non-lethal option available.
Yeah.
We need to get like some stun weapons, so I'll need to think about that.
Should some more shock weapons. All right.
What was his EAC, by the way? Because I was thinking of doing a non-lethal shot there.
Oh, Koru.
Yeah.
Not flat-footed. Koru's EAC was like 14. Flat-footed, so flat-footed 12.
Okay.
Yeah, he's a low-level mystic, not very tanky.
Oops.
But we will reconvene next time.